All right, good morning. God bless each and every one of you guys. It is a motivational Monday. It is Monday, June the 6th, 2020. Is it June the 6th? June the 6th, 2022, 2 minutes after the hour. Welcome. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with Senny, J, and Barbi Cologne. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. God bless you guys. Chat room's open. Please call in 570 982-6950, broadcasting live, iHeartRadio, radio.com. God bless each and every one of you guys. Affiliated and sponsored by Comedy World Net Radio. Also shout out to all our affiliates out there throughout the country. We truly appreciate you guys on the Motivational Monday. We're on YouTube this morning as well. Please go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe. You get notified when we go live after 7 a.m. each and every morning. God bless. Salute to all you guys out there. We truly appreciate you on all social media platforms. Also, you could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. We're on Facebook this morning. Please go to our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, get notified when we go live after 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. We on air Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we appreciate you guys. Join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. We appreciate you for that. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you this morning. How are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Motivational Monday. Make sure you all stick around for Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know everything that's going on locally, nationally, and globally, as well as everything in the latest entertainment news. So stick around for that.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Shawn.
Good morning, Barbi.
Good morning, Barbi. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Senny didn't say good morning to you.
I know. I threw it off.
Yeah, threw it off. That's fine. Before we get into the show, ladies, it's good to see both of you. You guys are looking absolutely beautiful this morning. God bless both of you. Before we get into this whole thing, Barbi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
All right, good. How was your weekend?
My weekend was very, it was wonderful until yesterday. But, you can't let the small stuff bother you. Gotta just keep it pushing, Shawn.
What happened to you this weekend?
Well, Saturday was wonderful. Nothing that, eventful happened. Yesterday, me and the family was shopping for some items for a barbecue we're having at our local big box store. And, we had a little Babylonian encounter. Look, we're standing there in line. Well, on one side of the aisle, we have two carts, so we're standing on one side of the aisle, out of the way. And a Babylonian lady walks by with no problem, and another Babylonian man is just standing there staring, and we didn't pay no mind to him because he could have been looking at the items or whatever. So he goes and says, "Move any slower, why don't you?" And I looked at my brother and my sister, and they're like, "Oh boy," because they know why we don't tolerate disrespect from anyone. So I just proceed to say, "Well, we plan on it," and "Well, you're in the aisle," and he goes and says something else that he said, "Kiss my A." I said, "You don't have any A to kiss."
Oh, no.
We had a little back and forth, and his wife says, "Oh, my God." You know how to do your mouth, with the whole clutch of the pearls. Girl, no, the mouth who you should be checking is your husband, because that's the one who wanted to get disrespectful. And I'm looking like, why? And I say to my brother and my sister, why do Babylonians feel entitled to your space? Like, just say, "Excuse me." All you had to do was say, "Excuse me," and we would have known you wanted to get by. But there was plenty space for him to have gotten past, Shawn.
All right, well,
it was ridiculous.
Well, thank you. Barbi, check and see if we're live online, if you don't mind.
We are live.
So I guess, Barbi was in the locals, Sam's Club. Fascinate me how folks go into those type of stores anyway. And then there's another thing, what part did you and your family play in it? Did y'all moving down the aisle too slow? Because people do that as well.
We was just standing. We was putting stuff in our cart, standing there shopping.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Okay.
Getting stuff off the shelf
Put in
put in the cart,
Okay. Well, I'm glad that just was just a conversation, especially in the world we live in today. Senny, how was your weekend?
My weekend, it was pretty good. I got to be around family and stuff like that. So it was good. The kids, they're ending school this week. So a couple of people had little graduation, moving up ceremonies for their kids and stuff. So it's a big week last week for my kids on the 10th. What is that, Friday?
Yeah.
Or Thursday?
It's Friday.
What's going on?
They're going to be out of school.
Okay,
So
cool.
no more of that. Exciting.
Yeah, I bet they're excited about
Yes,
that.
they are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you guys had super eventful weekends. See, before we get into some news, I can share.
How was your weekend, Shawn?
Nobody cares.
Well,
Senny,
do we got enough time?
Senny, you're killing. Senny, that's not nice.
She needs a hater. That's why she's
The
here
birds
again.
flew away too,
Oh, she's a
so
little
I'm sad about
She's a little
that.
sad.
Okay.
But we need to clean up that because they left a little mess on the
They
window.
did. They did, though.
So I'm gonna see if I can take care of that later because that can't be my purview right there.
Well, like I said jokingly before we started the show, it's the first of the month, and it was time for them birds to pay the bill, so they got to leave because the owner's here looking for his money. Now,
Chris with the
and
boy.
I want to say, like I shared with Barbi and Senny before the show started, special shout out to all the worms out there because mom and dad was killing a lot of worms, feeding them babies. And no one wants to think about the worms. Everybody wants to think about polar bears and everything else, but what about the worms? So,
There's
there you
plenty of worms. They're in
Well,
abundance.
Well,
That's what they're there for.
I don't.
We saw the full circle of life
I was
here.
about to
I'm
circle life,
still
Shawn.
I'm still about the worm movement. Now, my weekend actually was a quiet weekend. I had one private event to do, so I'm grateful for that, and thank you for the folks who hired me. Boy, I do a lot of private events as well, so I'm grateful for that. So now here we go. See, before we start, this what happened to me. What day was it? Today is Monday. Today is Monday.
Today's
Sunday.
Monday. Sean.
Okay, so Saturday, Senny, I went to I was running some errands Saturday, before the private event that I was sharing Barbi Cologne. And it's a supermarket story as well. Unbelievably, you had the supermarket story, and thanks for sharing. And good morning to everyone in the chat room, and good morning, guys. Like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team. This story I'm taking to the stage because everything, everything I talk. What's all my jokes really? I'm one of those comedians, guys. If you never see, I tell what it is. Like it's whatever's going on with me. That's what I talk about. Now, I'm not dragging this show out. I'm not dragging the story out on purpose. It's, the ADHD is kicking in.
Okay.
Please,
All right.
please just bear with me.
Okay.
Diagnosed with it, and
We're gonna try.
I refuse to take the Ritalin that they prescribe me. I don't want to take that stuff. So just give me a second.
Y'all share the show while he's getting it
Yeah,
together.
because
share.
really
We don't know how long this
Yeah,
could be.
it could go
Right.
either way. It could be
It could
5
be the
minutes,
whole
or
show.
it could
Or it could be the whole show.
or it could be 5 minutes,
Right.
or 30 seconds. Now here we go. So I go. I'm running around before I go to the private event, and then I went to we got this store out here. I don't know if you guys had this store. The name of it's a supermarket. It's called, the name of the supermarket is Wegmans.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys have that wherever you live or whatever type of super. It's kind of almost like, it's not a high-end supermarket, but it's up there because
it's up there.
their prices are $2 more for each item, basically. So blacks and Latinos, we don't go in that spot. Every once in a while, we might go. Now, I went there, Barbi Cologne, because they have these particular, danishes that I like. For some reason, these cheese Danish.
They have good stuff.
The stuff is good, but I go to Giant and all the other supermarkets. Right?
I like Wegmans.
So Senny, I made it run around, and then I said, okay, let me stop and get these Danishes because before I go to the show, so I'll have something to eat when I'm driving back. I'm one of those weird kind of a person,
Right.
I get in the car, I got these 2 Danishes, and I'm gonna drive back home good. So Barbi, I'm in the store, right? So I go to the Danish, the fresh bakery department.
Right.
So the Danish is just sitting right there, but they weren't there. So the lady goes, there's a few, give us a few minutes. We're popping some of them out the oven. Oh my God.
Oh, they're going
Right out the oven.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Did your mouth start watering,
Whoa,
Sean?
whoa. Put a pause on mouth turn right. I did catch a mental erection.
What even is that?
Right.
Try it one day.
Sure, be quiet.
I will.
So Barbi, I'm excited, right? Welcome to the show. Good morning, guys. God bless y'all. We're gonna get into some news a lot going on in the world. Comparison to my cheese Dana story. So Barbi, guess what?
What, Joe?
I waited 10 minutes. So I let me just walk around the store now.
Right.
Came back, And Barbi, when she shared the Babylonian, Babylonians are white folks, people.
Yeah.
So you know, we call them Babylonians, Nordics, and Navians for Scandinavians. So now, let's call this one a Scandinavian. She came running out here, sir. I said, let me get two. Two there. You get 2 in the pack. Let me get 2 packs.
Right.
I got 4 Danishes. Senny, I'm winning.
You're winning.
Saturday was a beautiful day outside.
Yes,
Wait,
it was.
so
This whole weekend was beautiful. The weather was great.
It was wonderful.
My swag is up. I got my Danishes. Let's do this private event. And on top of that, Barbi, I'm on a Saturday night, I'm going to wind up home early on a Saturday night. Usually I go Saturday at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time it is in the morning. I'm 57 years old, too old for that. This thing was early. I'll be home by 10.
Oh, that's a good early day. Yeah.
Barbi Cologne, I come outside with my two packs of the Danishes.
Yeah.
Cheese. There's this tall white man, older man. He's like my age.
See,
Babylonian. Senny.
I'll leave these people alone.
Senny.
They'll leave us alone.
No. Hear me out.
Look, we mind our
Hear
business.
me out. Hear me out before we get into it. Hear me out. Barbi, this tall Babylonian man, he actually was my age, but you know, black don't crack.
Right.
We was the same exact age, but he looked 20 years older than me. It was really a weird optical illusion, CJ. Guess what? He's standing by my car. So I walk up to him, he goes, sir. He looks at me, he goes, sir, is this your car? I said, yeah, this is my car. He said, I feel terrible. I hit your car. He said, I feel terrible. I hit your car. And Senny J, you could see the emotions on his face.
Wait, you were outside or did he come in the store?
No, he was
standing by
waiting
his
for
car.
me in the parking lot.
Well, at least he waited.
Wait, the whole
He's so silly.
hear me out.
Let me
Let
reserve a comment until you finish.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out before y'all can rebuttal. Let me finish.
Okay.
Because I hear that. Not only, Senny, did he wait for me, he felt bad for what he did. Barbi, check this out. He told the story. He goes, listen, this is, and by the way, the car, he had one of these big Ram 350 big ass pickup trucks.
Big old one.
You know, the Trump 24 kind of vehicle. You know, the big F-14, 15s that the Babylonians love.
Type trucks. We know why I ride.
And Senny, the back of his truck had the rubber bumper on it. I mean, he had the big, like 250, the big freaking Super Bowl commercial F-15.
Oh, yeah.
That truck, Senny.
Okay.
Senny, his back of his bumper hit the front end of my car on the driver's side and crushed it all in.
Oh,
What was he doing? Was he like backing
He was
up?
trying to back up and park the freaking truck. He said, "This is my." He goes. This is my father's vehicle. I don't drive this car. I don't know how to.
Clearly.
I saw the blind. I didn't see your car, and I hit it. Senny, there wasn't a scratch on his car.
Of course, yeah.
Of course not.
Not scratch.
Not nothing.
My front end of my car is all bent in. The lights broke. It's unbelievable. You see what's going on?
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, no doubt.
I can't wait to see it.
Right.
I might even go out on the break.
Like my car got punched. Like my car got punched in the eyes. My car got a black eye right now.
Oh, damn.
Now, here we go.
That's hilarious.
Not only did he feel bad, you know what he said to me? I said to him, yo, where I'm from, people usually leave.
Word.
Sure.
And I said to him, I
stay?
said to him, and probably if it was the reverse, I would probably bounce.
Sure, no, you wouldn't.
He said to me, he said to me, Senny, you know what he said?
What?
He said, there's no way I can leave here because what am I going to tell my children?
See,
Nothing, sir. Nothing happened.
He said, I can't.
Oh, his kids were in the car?
No, he said,
His
what
conscience.
type of example will I give to my children? Right,
They
you're
ain't
right,
gonna
though.
go.
But hear me out. You're right. He didn't have to tell anybody. He
Right.
could have hit the car and bounced, went on with his day. So guess what? He didn't even pull out his insurance information. I said, sir, I got to call the police. I don't care. I'm no.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I got caught out there
would-
before with
I
that.
need a report. I need a report.
Because that happened to me before.
I need a report.
So
Yes.
Was he an officer too?
I don't know what he was.
Oh. 'Cause I thought you said he pulled out a badge.
Senny, this dude pulls out. He goes, my name is such and such. I won't say his name.
Yeah.
Right? Pulls out his driver's license. He says, sir, take a picture of my driver's license right now. I'm going to text it to me, and here go my phone number. I'm perplexed with the honesty and the transparency of the whole situation. Then he pulls out his insurance card.
Yep. That's
Now
it.
he goes, yo, this is not my vehicle. This is my father's vehicle. Remember, he hit me in his father's car. But we got the same insurance. All right. We make the change. We do it. The police, we file a report with the police.
Yeah.
I call my insurance company. The lady didn't even give me an opportunity to say nothing. She goes, oh, Mr. Harvey, your file, everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's good with this guy. Did everything right. And Mr. Harvey, we're going to call you Monday. We're going to take your car, and his insurance is going to provide you with a rental car until your car is finished. And this whole thing.
Yeah. Do you have Geico?
Now. Well, I got Progressive.
Oh, okay.
Now, if this would have happened to me at Food Town, hear me out.
Right.
Or Bravo, or right, or Sam's Club. Hear me out.
You would have been SOS.
I know in my heart, even as a grown ass man, if I tap somebody's car, for now, I know where I'm at in my life, I'm staying. But 5 years ago, I'm out of there.
I know that's right.
I'm gone.
Me too.
I am so gone that it's unbelievable. And for this man to stay. Sydney, this man was practically about to invite me and my wife over to his house for dinner.
Right, he's about to invite
This guy, and then guess what? The insurance company called me back. Yo, yeah, he hit you in his father's car.
Yeah.
This different insurance. He goes, his father got the insurance is much better on the father car.
So he get you a better rental car.
He get a better rental car.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Babylonians. The Babylonians will stay.
They will stay.
What an experience.
The ones who go to Wegmans stay. The ones who go to Giant, they leave.
Right. It depends. So the moral of the story is don't go to shop at a Hyatt supermarket.
Right, because they stay. And they got cameras.
The man, I was in that store 25 minutes. Remember, I'm waiting for the Danishes.
Right.
I'm waiting for the cheese Danish.
Right, for your
this
Danish.
guy stayed there. He would have waited out there for 4 hours.
And meanwhile, yeah, he was gonna stay.
The man gave me his Facebook, sent me a friend request, everything. I know where this guy lives.
Oh, y'all just friends now, huh? All chummy, buddy. Okay.
My folks in the chat room.
He said, "What will I tell my children?"
Right.
He
Sir,
said, He said, what type of example would I have for my children if I left the scene?
In other words, he's saying his conscience
Wow.
will allow him to just have left City.
People in the chat room, are you built like that?
I am. I've done it.
Because I know in my life, I've hit a car and I bounced.
Yeah, I tapped somebody.
I bounced.
And they ain't even had that much damage.
And I feel bad for even saying this story. I hit 3 cars and bounced. I had a car, I had a vehicle. I'll tell on myself right now. I had a van, Barbi Cologne. I jumped out the van. The van is in reverse. I forgot the van in reverse. I see it in reverse. I run behind it. By the time I get in it, I done tapped 3 cars. I did boom, 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 boom. I got in that van. Side of my van was ripped up. I drove right back to the Bronx.
Not it was ripped up.
I drove the ripped up van to the Bronx on a motivational Monday. I don't live like that today. But I gotta tell on myself.
Thank God for Jesus.
Let me tell you something. You tell on yourself.
Thank God you changed.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you tap some ass. I mean a car.
Not that ass.
And you kept it pushing. Barbi Cologne, give me a number 1.
Sure.
Just to clear my conscience. This man was heaven sent. I gotta clear my conscience. I did it twice.
Oh my goodness.
Cindy, have you ever tapped the car and kept it pushing?
No, actually, thank goodness. But I have, like, the most I've ever done is, like, when you're parking, like, in the city, like, where you tap the bumper. But I've never hit somebody to make damage. No, just a little bumper car action when I'm parallel parking. Nothing to alert the authorities about.
Right.
So to this young man, before we move on, put a number one chat room. You ever tapped the car and kept it pushing?
I mean, yeah, if you tapped it and there was no
I'm talking
damage,
about
you
you
can
broke-
keep it moving.
you broke a
But
light.
if
You
no,
broke
if
a
you
light.
crashed
See, you
into
ain't
a
say
car,
that.
if
You
you
ain't say
crashed
that.
into a parked car,
Right. Now,
that's what he did. He crashed
right,
into a parked car.
exactly. He made some serious thousands of dollars in damage. Now, if I just tap the car, ain't no need to say nothing because
Yeah,
I just tapped
we-
it. It's no
Tap.
damage.
That's what the bumper's for.
Now, yes, I was parking and yes, I've dented someone's bumper. Yeah, I stopped and gave them my information. But
Dang,
if I
Barbi.
just
There
tapped
was
it,
cameras.
no, I'm not sure.
I'm like, why you stay, girl?
Listen,
No.
I know I should have kept going. Like, girl, I wasn't me, but no,
Put
it
a
was.
number one
It
in
was
this.
paint transfer. They gonna do was me. It was paint transfer. My paint got in their car. I had that red Audi from the red Audi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I had to.
that
Now, it
paint
was-
Put a
girl.
number one in the chat room. We're gonna do on the Motivational Monday. We're gonna do a moral check.
Princess
Put a
said-
number one in the chat room. If you bust that tail light or something, you kept it pushing.
Where's your morals at on this motivational Monday?
Exactly.
Right, come on,
This
y'all.
is your moment right now. Come to the pulpit. Join the church. Who
the
wants
pulpit.
to join
Leave
Jesus?
all your sins at the altar, my
Come
child.
on up. It's that time. Drink the wine.
Leave your sins here with us.
Come
Do we
on.
have
You're
wine?
gonna get baptized today
What?
in
Somebody said-
Harvey's house.
Somebody said wine? Hey.
In Harvey's house.
It's wine o'clock somewhere.
You ever hit a car and kept it pushing? And that dude who was my age, because Barbi, I knew I see his life. I still got his information.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sean.
delete all that.
Yeah.
This guy who's 57 years old like me, he looks 77 years old. Shout out to you, brother.
Not
And you
70.
just added another 10 years on him.
Right, now
With
you
his
stress-
conscience and his stress.
You stress that man out, Sean.
Sean, they are wilding in this chat room.
What they talking
Right,
about?
right.
Your bestie boo, Barbie, LaShawn Oliver gonna talk about I knocked the mirror off and kept going. I'm sorry.
Girl.
Hold on, before you go. Hold on.
And
It's-
LaShawn BX said she
Yes.
took a mirror off.
Right,
Both
right.
y'all?
Welcome to Harvey's house. Come to the front right now.
Not
We're going to
the-
wash away your sins.
Not the
Welcome to
mirror.
Harvey's house. If you ripped off a windshield, a rear view
wind-
mirror, talk about it.
Not the mirror.
LaShawn BX, did you go back and write a note?
No,
Leave
she
your-
didn't. She kept it pushing.
Uh-uh.
She kept it pushing like we do in the Bronx.
She ain't stopping. Princess said he did and got a letter from his insurance company the next week because apparently there was cameras everywhere.
Damn.
See, that's why you got to be careful nowadays. And Sean, that's why I said at Wegmans they got cameras, so he had no choice but to give him his information.
Damn,
'cause
Princess.
the cameras would have caught him. Then he would have got a hit and run charge. You know, it'd have been worse.
All right. But at least you're sharing it. Welcome to Harvey's house.
There
It's
was
the moment right now. If you tapped the card, you broke something on the card, you kept it pushing, this is your moment. On a Motivational Monday before we go into these stories. I've done it twice. I was in Midtown Manhattan. No, City. I was up in
Where
up
were
in-
you at,
I was
Sean?
on First Avenue and 79th Street.
Oh,
I was,
you put it in the seat of the car?
yeah, I was delivering newspapers back then.
Was it in a company vehicle?
Nah, I was in
Or
my
was
own
this a-
vehicle.
Oh,
This is I was an independent contractor. I was driving a van, and I was running late to get to my other job, and I'm delivering newspapers, and I jumped out the van. See, van in reverse. And of course, I didn't have a wheel. Of course, I didn't have a wheel alignment. So as soon as the vehicle went backwards, it just made a hard 45-degree angle and smack. I heard, bop, 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 bop. And then I wedged myself out that last car, and I went right to the X.
Girl, he all that.
I gotta tell on myself.
Oh my gosh.
I went to Julio and them, gave them $700, and my man was good. No insurance, none of that.
Not 700. Not
And
700.
I'm sorry for those folks that's on 79th Street and First Avenue. You probably got the bread, but I'm sorry that I did that.
My nephew done it
I'm sorry I did that. Mom,
You did it?
my mother's listening. Mom,
in my car.
sorry. Sorry, Mom. I did it.
Yeah.
I heard. It was early in the morning, too, Barbie. It was like 4:45 in the morning. You got to deliver the papers early back in the day.
How I found out? The police came back on the door because there was cameras everywhere.
Oh,
Put a number one in the chat room.
My nephew, we had custody of one of my nephews, and we had a big expedition. He used to call it Big Green, so he was driving Big Green. And I sent him to CVS to get something or whatever we needed for the house. About an hour later, hour and a half later, he comes back, and about an hour and a half later, after he gets back, I get a knock on the door. I'm looking like, who the hell knocking like that? Sure enough, it was the Wilson and Easton Police Department. 2 different municipalities, because the accident happened in one municipality, and of course, they got to call that the next jurisdiction, wherever the people live or whatever, because they got to come together.
Right.
Yep, he hit somebody and backed into their car trying to get out of the parking lot and just kept going.
Let's wish a happy birthday to LaShawn Brown Oliver, right?
Yeah.
Today's birthday. Come on, happy
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
All right, now here's
Happy
the next
birthday,
question.
best friend.
Here's
I
the
thought her birthday was in July.
No,
No,
birthday's
it's
today.
today.
Yo,
Happy
here we go
birthday,
again.
LaShawn.
Now, have you ever approached your car, right? And somebody tapped you, and you looked around like, wow, really?
That happened to me when I was sitting in the car.
See?
They didn't know, because my windows be tinted, so it was dark. It was nighttime, so they didn't see me sitting in the car. And I'm waiting for somebody to come out the store, and they backed into my car, and it was a good back, like cracked, dented my bumper. And so they was about to pull up. I looked up. I opened with this. Oh no! That was like, damn, I saw them like that.
Right. That's a good one.
Pull. Hello? Yeah, I'd like to report an accident, please. You ain't gonna try to hit and run in my car.
Right.
Not that Audi. Shoot.
Ever? This is your moment. Welcome to the show, guys. Senny, before we move on. This is your moment. It's your boy Harvey.
Not
Hold on. It's your boy Harvey. This is your moment. A few have come up to the pulpit.
To the altar.
Okay?
Yeah, come on to the altar.
They're ready.
Lay your sins here.
They have give your sins to Harvey. It's from you right here in Harvey's house. It's okay. I dropped a dime on myself. Drop a dime on yourself. Feel better on a motivational Monday. Okay? And shout out to this dude who stayed. What is Amir saying?
He said, let me scroll back up.
What are they saying in the chat room? Anyway,
Okay,
before
he
we
said,
move on.
I was driving the family van. It was under the influence and sleepy, sideswiped 3 cars and kept it moving. Amir.
No, let's clap. Because, no, it's fine. Because he didn't hurt nobody.
Right.
Right? He was twisted. Thanks for your honesty, because we've all driven like that except for Barbi. Now, hear me out. You feel better now, my friend. Welcome, brother. Share your stories if you tapped the car and kept it pushing.
Have you guys sideswiped the car?
That guy stayed. He stayed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the check and flip the check. Go ahead.
Check.
As soon as they come, yo, Shawn, we got the check. Give me the check. I got that. Don't worry about it.
Send it to me.
I'm going right to Julio in them.
Send it to me. Right.
They'll fix that real quick. So, guys, welcome to the show. We truly appreciate you guys. We're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, Senny, what the hell is going on in the world? What's happening? And it's good to see you, CJ. That forehead is shining this morning. Jeez. And let's clap for Barbie's braids, too. I don't know what's going on with that.
I like your braids, Barbie.
Thank you.
That was really funny.
Okay.
You put up
my
that post
sister?
about your sister saying you should work in a hair salon. That is so funny.
Right.
Bless her heart.
God bless. Was it that sister?
No, not her. The one who I take care of. The one she has some health, some mental and physical issues. So she
Yeah, it's okay. But I know what that's like. That's
right.
funny.
I was looking at her like, I said, I'll think about that.
You like, girl, I know you know deep down in there. You know.
Right. I know. Go back to the
No, she don't.
long-term memory from way back in the day.
No, she don't.
I've been over 21 years.
No, she don't.
She
Barbie
no.
always is like, Kevin, you got
Sure,
work.
you should come to the barbecue. If you're not busy, if you're not busy on the 25th, come to the barbecue. She's gonna be there. We have one. It's at Phillipsburg. She can get you a good kick, a good laugh out of her.
Thanks for the invite.
Y'all gonna be playing dodgeball?
All
no,
that
no,
stuff.
no.
You gotta come to
I might go there. I might go there and relapse. No,
I know the food's gonna be off the chain.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe I should
It all
stay
came
away
from
from there.
Santa
I
Claus.
can't be eating anymore.
Girl, it's all right. We got salad too if you want. Hey, come
I
on,
know
have
even
fun.
that salad's gonna be buzzing.
Like, come on, have fun.
Salad gonna have a ham hock in it. Cindy, what's going?
Sure, shut
And I'll take
Barbie,
it.
whole
I know.
family, there's a whole bunch of neighbors over there. Go ahead, Cindy. I ain't mad at you. I got neighbors
I'm
too.
weak.
We gonna have some good old fun.
Sure,
Yes.
yeah, right there.
Okay, yes, it's been a bloody weekend this weekend in America. I don't know what is going on. Y'all go
Right.
outside if you want to. There were at least 10 mass shootings in the U.S. since Friday, following several back-to-back massacres in recent weeks. Just in Philadelphia this past weekend, 3 people died and 11 others were injured after gunfire rang out at a popular entertainment district. 3 others were killed and at least 14 were injured in a shooting in Chattanooga, Tennessee. 8 people were shot at a high school graduation party in Summerton, South Carolina, with 1 person killed, and several other shootings forced various law enforcement entities to remain on alert across the country. This is all coming as bipartisan talks on gun legislation are ongoing. Previous attempts in Congress to pass major gun regulation measures have either stalled or failed. They did say, I forget, it was a Democrat congressman who wants to place 1,000% tax on AR-15 rifles, which is kind of along the lines of what you were talking about, Sean, with making the bullets $1 million or whatever. But
discard everything I said, but continue on. We can.
But yeah, so they're just going on, with all of these, and there was just that shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the guy shot the doctor, I believe, and 2 patients and a nurse because he had back pain, and he left a note. It was a black guy. It's very weird. Yeah. So I don't know. It's crazy in America right now.
Senny, God bless you.
Yeah.
I hope you at some point during this season you catch a slung. No. An inverted one.
If any time is now, summer, they're out.
Right. It's feeding season. We don't know what Barbi's doing because she'll pop up in a relationship or something. I don't know what's going on. That she keeps that information.
Barbie's outside.
I don't know. Barbie, you smashing? What are you doing out there?
I'm just living life. I'm just living life, Sean.
Is there any slung activity going on within the last season? Which seasons in 90 days?
Nope.
Senny, she lying. Look at her, Senny. Look at her face. There's been any?
Her face is clear. It's shining.
But no, I'm asking again.
That's
Barbie,
good skincare. That's all.
Barbie, have you had any slung activity in the last 90 days? Look at her, Senny.
Maybe not.
That means now she's telling the truth. So you've been having slung activity in the last 90 days.
I mean,
that's just okay.
Things may have been happening. Around these.
So
parts.
are you saying that you have slung in the last season, the last 90 days? All right, let's clap. There's nothing wrong with that.
Why are you in her business, Sean?
Barbie's got a little slung. You got a little friend, another one? All right, let's clap.
I'm weak.
Barbie done had 6 friends in the last 4 seasons. Now, Senny.
You lied.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. There's nothing wrong with it. Go on out there and explore and sample. Now, Senny.
You sure? You told me to make up for lost time.
I ain't mad at you. Go out there and slung it out.
No, Barbie was married forever. She don't got to be with nobody.
She's been with enough guys already. It's just after marriage. I said
I don't know.
When you and your ex-husband separated, when did you finally stop dealing with each other sexually and all that? How long has it been?
It's been like 9 years.
So Senny, in 9 years, she's had at least 20 guys.
Oh no, I haven't. Oh
there's
no.
Nothing wrong with it.
Oh no, we
2
don't
a
get that
year?
like that.
2 a year?
That's still
savage.
too many. We don't get that like that.
Barbie, you never had 2 guys after your divorce. You never had 2 guys in the same year.
Just friends? Yes.
Nah, smash.
No.
You never smashed 2 different guys in one calendar year since you've been divorced.
Oh, yeah.
Knock it
once.
off. All right. Nah, knock it off. All right. Now, Senny.
A couple years ago.
Senny, hear me out.
2 years ago.
6 months.
She was in a different headspace then. No.
Wait.
I don't want her. I want trying to save herself from herself. You know what I mean?
Oh no. One thing about me, Barbie is grown. So I would say what I did, what I didn't do.
Yeah, but it was very difficult. It was very difficult for you to. That was a simple question.
No, because you be trying to make it seem like.
Ask me in my lifetime.
He just be going from person to person.
Right.
Barbie,
ask me in my lifetime. Have I been with 2 women in the same year?
Sure. Have you ever been with 2 women in the same year?
You're damn right. I've been with 2 women in the same night. Now.
No, that's the same night, sure.
Now, Senny.
Within the same 8 hours, girl. These men out here.
Senny. The new Senny, CJ, God bless you. The new virus is the mass shooting.
They was just waiting to come outside, I guess. Because I think once one happens, it like fuels the other person to do the other one. Because they know they have copycats. So this is about to be a bloody summer.
No, it's not. There's no more copycats. Everybody's doing it for the likes now.
I guess. Keep your head on swivel.
Is it safe to come outside anymore? Yes, it is. It just depends.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It just depends on where you're going at this point. And, protect your neck and be very vigilant when you outside. And that's the problem here. Maybe the weather has something to do with it. Mental illness and guns definitely has definitely is ranked 1 and 2.
Definitely.
Would there be mass shootings and snowstorms? You never heard of that. Snowstorm and rain, bad weather. No, it's always nighttime. It's sunny. Daytime. It's either daytime. It's either nighttime with a nice evening, or in the daytime, nice and sunny. Never hear about these mass shootings in the blizzard. So, I agree with you in a sense, Senny J. It could be copycat. It could be for the likes. Because it seems like it's so convenient it's so convenient for folks to commit mass murder. In particular, the story Senny J in Philadelphia, which the other night, down on South Street, which if y'all been to Philly, y'all know South Street is one of those popular streets, like in New York, like St. Mark's Place, or just one of those streets that just tourists just walk up and down. Actually, South Street is a pretty cool street to walk down. It's about a mile and a half long. It's dope. And Senny, they had on film the aggressors. These 3 guys got into it, and then everybody started shooting each other. And Barbi Cologne, one of the aggressors who started it in Philadelphia the other night on Saturday night, he got killed. And I'm for that. If you the aggressor, if you the aggressor, and Senny, you see him with the gun out and everything, ready to kill this guy. He didn't know that the other guy had a gun.
Gotta be careful.
And he went to try to shoot and kill him, and then the guy carried the gun, defended himself, and the aggressor turned around and started running, and the guy shot again and killed him. All the aggressors out there that are getting shot and killed, I'm glad you're off this planet.
Not the planet.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're off this planet, because you have started this movement of killing innocent people. And here we go again with the same story. And they have these tragic stories, Barbi, where, other folks, innocent folks that has nothing to do with your beef, get killed. Just go into the Terror Dome and do it. Remember the movie Terror Dome with Mel Gibson? Just go into his little, District 9. Just give them both guns, put them in a cage, and just kill yourself. Now back to the, see? You just said it in the story before we move on, and God bless all you guys. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you. You said some congressman said put 1,000% tax on the gun. Yeah. How many times have I been saying this? I've been saying this for a couple of years now. If your average handgun's between $300 and $900, like a 38, 22, the 9mm, whatever it is, make that gun $15,000.
Well, let me go get mine first. A few more.
$15,000. Now, no, Barbi. People
People
who are responsible with their guns, you can have them. You keep your guns because your track record proves that.
Right.
But for new buyers, if you want to buy a gun today, just I don't care about the gun industry. What we need guns for? The military needs guns. Special services need guns. Yeah, I get that. Police officers, I understand that. But for the regular folks out in these streets, you don't need a high power rifle. What do you need an AR-15 for? For what reason? I don't understand it. So yes, make the guns. Mark them up 1,000%, and you'll see how fast these mass shootings go away. Because. And you got to have a credit score. I would really make it really difficult. You got to have a credit score of about like 730 points.
This is a Virginia representative. His name is
what is he saying?
Donald Byer. He said the 1,000% tax. He said it wouldn't be a tax on bullets though. They said AR-15 style guns can range in price from $500 to $1,000, meaning that 1,000% tax increase could add $5,000 to $20,000 to their final sales price. He said he's open to negotiating that figure, but the goal is to drive down gun purchases and limit the amount of assault weapons in circulation.
And you know me, I go a step further. Like it is, each bullet is $700. Each bullet. So now you want to now Barbie, you're on the dark web because the web has corroded your mind. Because like a lot of, especially these young folks, and then they're on the web, like this dark web, like sort of they're addicted to Pornhub. They start believing everything in the web, right? Yeah. So then they go, okay, now I gotta go get a gun, because I gotta kill black folks now, because the dark web has poisoned their minds, and plus with mental issues, right? So an 18-year-old, okay, I gotta go kill somebody. Now I gotta get a gun. And they on the dark web, Barbie Cologne, they researched the gun, AR-15, blah, blah, got $700. Okay, we got that. 18-year-old, they could get $700 from anywhere. You get two of them, but it's $2,000, right, Barbie? So you could walk right into the store, get your guns, and then go out and shoot. Now with Harvey's, I work on Harvey's house, guys. Now when he feels that he needs to commit mass murder, he goes to the shop. First of all, 18, you're not getting a gun. You gotta be 32 years old to get a gun.
At least 25.
Nah, 32, you're done. It's done. We're going to get through all these other years. We're gonna go through the 20s first. 32 years old is now, first of all, you can't get a gun. But say if you did. He goes to the store, 32 years, he can't get a gun. And if he wanted a gun at 30, say he's 33 years old, those rifles would be $50,000 each. Yeah. And with good credit, you still got to put $10,000 down. Right? Right. And your bullets are $700. Now, when you find these numbers out, it's going to be a deterrent from you.
Yeah, you're going to think real long.
Because first of all, you're going to walk in, your credit score is 590. You can't get it.
Get out.
You don't have the $10,000 finance.
Right.
And if the lower the credit score, the higher the down payment. It's just like buying a car. And maybe most of these shootings will go away. Go ahead, Senny. I don't know how many times I gotta say this.
Absolutely.
And protect yourself out there. Please be vigilant out in the parks and everywhere.
Feels like we're in a third world country or something. That's what
it's starting to feel like. Yeah.
Nick Cannon, he is in the news again.
Oh, please tell me you got another baby mama on the.
Well, this one is a doozy. He is in the news again because he has expanded his family, of course, over the years. He's currently expecting a baby. Was supposed to be baby number 8 with Bree Tiesi, right? Everything was going good, but now it was just announced that his other baby mama, Abby De La Rosa, who she works with him on Wildin' Out. Yeah. I think this girl Bree Tiesi is on Wildin' Out too, but Abby De La Rosa, she has the twins by him, Zion and Zillion. Well, she just announced this weekend that she is pregnant again.
By Nick?
By Nick. Yeah. So I think this might be the 9th or the 10th child for Nick. So as that comes out, Nick also was talking about his parenting skills. He's basically saying that he feels that he does a better job parenting than most people. He says, I love my children. I love the people that I'm involved with. People often ask, are you going to have more? Are you going to stop? I'm like, those are questions that I don't even really sit around and think about. I'm just walking in my purpose and trying to be the best father and best provider I could possibly be. He said, contrary to popular belief, I'm probably engaged throughout my children's day more often than the average adult can be. If I'm not physically in the same city with my kids, I'm talking to them before they go to school via FaceTime. And then when I am in the same city, I'm driving my kids to school. I'm making sure I'm picking them up. All of those things, making sure I'm there for extracurricular activities. I'm involved in everything from coaching to having guitar lessons with my daughter every week. And basically, and then it just goes into his other relationships. But he was saying that most people in 2-parent households don't get as much attention as, he gives to his kids.
Did he just say last week that he was going to be celibate or something like that?
Yes, girl. He said he was going to stop.
Right.
So
Boy.
I guess can't stop, won't stop, and he's now empowered because he feels like he does all these things with his kids. But Nick, your kids are still little,
Right.
Like they're all like under 5. So what are you really doing or talking with them, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look up his oldest kid.
And
They're all little.
Mariah,
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Let
the
me know.
twins.
What they
Let me
like,
know.
9,
Morocco
10
and
maybe?
Monroe and
or something
Moroccan.
like that, yeah.
Let me
They're
know.
like 10 or 11.
Let me know
But
your
Mariah ain't let him see. Please, them kids is with Mariah.
Mariah dodged the bullet with that day because that fool crazy.
He gotta ask for visitation to see Mariah's kids. He
Right.
ain't popping up to Mariah's house to see his
Damn
kids.
sure ain't.
He got too much other.
She was like,
Mariah
I
don't
don't-
want nothing.
She said, "Boy, you got too much
Let me
going
know.
on."
Let me know when you're both done.
She had the clean penis when she was with him. Now his penis is dirty. You nasty.
Again. Thank you, Senny, and we're gonna move. We're gonna take a quick break after this.
Whatever, Sean.
You know, you
Sean
guys
likes
say
talking
one
about this.
word. You guys say one word that's both coming out of both of your mouths. Pause. And it goes back to the conversation that we had last week. You keep saying he. It's not him. There's women that are responsible with this choice as
know that,
well.
but he
Hold on.
He
We
put
were
it out
just
there.
listen. We
on.
were talking
You're
about
always
how
going-
him saying he has all this time. You
Right.
ain't got all this
Wait,
time,
wait a
Nick.
minute,
Sure,
wait a minute,
he
minute.
putting it
Hold-
out there.
Hold on,
So we
hold
gonna
on.
talk about
Hear me out.
him.
I know that. I understand that. Nick, I believe you. You have the time, and I'll tell you why. Because he's very rich. So when you're rich, you can probably have time.
You have all the time to have sex.
Yeah, he has time to have sex. He can afford all these babies. Find out how much he's worth again. I forgot. Now,
see.
there is not only up to
liquid.
him. He's having
Right.
the baby mother is announcing that she's having more kids by they having another baby.
Yeah, she wilding out.
No, well,
Literally.
For real,
no,
literally,
well,
literally,
well,
she's wilding
yeah,
out.
But
Her
understand.
twins aren't even one yet,
That's all
ma'am.
right. But see, but know this. Know that
Relax
she,
your womb, shorty.
Yo, but know this. She has a responsibility to play in this as well, and this is what I
She's
keep.
securing the bag.
This is what. Well, see, there you go. She either securing the bag or the dude is broke. It
$30
doesn't
million,
matter.
Sean.
It doesn't matter. The woman has a choice as well. We talked about this last week. Everyone keeps going him, he. No, this young lady plays a part in
Well,
this.
because it's him.
All right, hold on.
Because
See,
he's
woman
the
knows-
star.
The woman knows that he has multiple children. Back to back. And she still has a child by. I'm not mad. I'm not judging anyone. But she has a choice in this as well.
We know,
He's
Sean.
rich.
It
He
takes two.
he
It
can
takes
afford
two.
he can afford to do this. So it's not Nick. What's the young lady's name again?
Abby De La Rosa.
It's also Abby Della Russo. Abby Della Russo. Say her name 15 times too, because she know what it is. And I tell you what else it is.
Go.
These women are, other than Mariah Carey.
These women.
These women that's in this group. Other than Mariah Carey, they are seduced with the lifestyle. They're seduced because Mariah Carey is on the same level as Nick Cannon, even higher. This chick is rich, so she can go and come as she please along with Nick and go to the places that Nick can go to and probably can buy Nick. So I'm exclude her out of that. This woman is winning. She got a Christmas album that drops every Christmas, and she
Same
makes
album.
$10 million. So I'm exclude her from this. The others, Abigail and them,
Not Abigail.
Abigail and them,
Not
the
Abigail.
Welling Nut in them,
Not Abigail.
they are seduced by the lifestyle of Nick. And that's hold on, hear me out. That's facts. Because they're having these babies by him because of the living is so comfortable that he's providing. Hold on, because he's saying, I got 20 kids, but I can't afford them. And matter of fact, what he's saying on an almost backwards compliment is, fellas, y'all out here, you regular cats, you barely got time for your own kids because you got to work. You're in a relationship that's horrible, or even if it's good, you're getting by day to day. I'm Nick Cannon, bro. I can afford to have. How much is he worth again, Barbi?
$30 million.
$30 million. Well, okay, I'm not judging Nick, but I'm going to tell you this, like I said, and then we'll move on. Other than Mariah Carey, these other baby mothers, and God bless them, it's the lifestyle that Nick is providing for the baby mother and the children. That's facts. So, but the women, you also have a part to play in it as well. And I'm not mad at you either. But that's what this is all about.
Are you gonna run it back for Shorty that lost the baby? Like,
Well,
are you gonna go?
right.
Are you gonna go back?
Have
and-
babies?
At least give her another one.
Whatever.
Let her get her moment to
Yeah.
shine.
It's the lifestyle.
I'm just saying.
Yo, Barbi, if
Girl,
you,
I hope
Barbi,
he's still
if
in the
you
fold.
if you was dating Nick Cannon, and you got pregnant, you had a baby by Nick Cannon, and you are straight for the rest of your life. The baby's good.
I might have a couple too.
Hear me out. You could the car you driving now, Nick gonna say, no, throw that in the garbage. We got this car. We got everything set up for the baby.
Okay.
You know I got these other kids. You good. I'll see you when I see you. Or I'll FaceTime the kid in the morning and we'll have a 2-second conversation. But you getting 10 to 20 stacks a month, Barbi Cologne, until that child get about 30 years old. It's the seduction of the lifestyle. A regular dude can't do that.
Right. I probably
Regular
have a
dude
couple.
is
regular
doing
dude-
it. Homeboy got 33
Yeah,
kids.
yeah,
There's
but he-
regular men doing it.
Yeah, but the
not
lifestyle,
like
but the
Nick doing it, though,
but
but
the
he-
li-
Obviously, the lifestyle doesn't
lifestyle-
matter
the
because
lifestyle
regular
is
girls
different.
is doing it every
Well-
day.
well,
So
then-
it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
I guess the D is just that good.
well,
Because men
exactly.
is running around here with 10
Exactly.
kids, 13 kids.
That's why-
they got more kids than him.
Now you prove my point as well. That's why both parties are responsible for it.
It don't
So
matter the lifestyle.
if a woman knows that this man has 13 kids and he's a regular guy and he's broke and she knows it, I know there's there's special circumstances where women don't know and they have kids by a man and then find out later he got 14 kids. I'm talking about the women that do know. So if you do know that this dude is broke, he got 14 kids by 9 women, you have a part to play with it as well. So, lifestyle doesn't matter. But when I tell you this.
But
when
this
you
man
are
knows that he's
when you are-
deliberately running up in these
when
women
you-
raw
Right,
because he
right.
wants to have
So-
procreate and have all these
and Nick
different
is doing
kids.
the same thing, but the
Okay.
lifestyle.
Yeah, and that's why people are talking about it because a man still doing it. It's just reckless. It's just like you out here
It's
with a
not
needle just sticking people. You just don't care.
it's
You don't even have no self-worth
And what-
for your own self.
So what about the women?
It's the
Put-
same
so
thing.
put the-
But
so
the
say
thing
that.
is
Say that
that
too.
no,
Say-
what
no,
I'm
no.
gonna say,
It's the women
I'm
too.
saying what I'm
Include them in
saying.
it too.
Women can only be pregnant for so long. If you already stick yourself with one woman and go on and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, it's something to say about you.
And the woman.
Okay,
What
Shawn.
else? What's next? And the
Then-
woman. I get it. Special circumstances.
Yeah,
Women
you
don't
always
know.
want to say
Women
if you
don't
can
know.
do that for
I get it.
for all of that, but
Yeah,
it's
well, you
reckless
got-
for a
and
man
and the
knowing
woman.
what he's doing
And the
to
women.
keep doing it.
And women, if
Yes,
they know the
but-
situation, and women, it's
And then
reckless
a
for
lot-
women. So you can say what you want. You're a grown ass woman.
Yes,
I'ma
I can say
this.
what I want. That's
I'ma
just
say
my
this.
opinion.
It's
I feel that
reckless for
men
and
that
women.
do that are yes, but you're just putting it off.
I'm not putting it off. I'm
You're
giving you
deflecting
facts. I'm
for
not
this
deflecting
man going on here just because you know that
women.
somebody will be expecting to do it because
Now-
they have money
now,
or
if a
they're
dude-
unwilling to, or they don't know, but you as a conscious man want to decide that this is what you want to do. I mean, I
There
think
are
that
men-
is reckless behavior.
And for women, and we honestly we agree to disagree. But what I'm saying is, it's just like a man who has like one wife and has 10 kids, but he has it all by the same woman.
That's different.
That's different, but that's right. That's
That-
the right,
that is a
that
union between
that's
two
the-
people
that's
that decided
that's
to
the
have
right-
these.
Of course, that's the right thing to do. I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
it
not.
is.
I'm not
And plus-
disputing
and-
that. But if a man has 1,000 kids and 1,000 baby mothers, the women has a part to play with it as well.
Of
Especially if they
course,
know it.
because they're the ones
on,
having
Senny.
it, but you should, as a man,
Shawn.
you should want to make sure that you have a home for all your kids to be in, unless you're going to build a community where everybody to be together. It makes no sense
And a
if
woman.
you're going to do this to be scattered out all over
But
the
he
place.
should
And
also
women
want to
too.
be safe. Like he
Yeah, I
don't
get
even
it.
care about his own safety.
I get it, and women as well.
And him being a public figure,
Right,
he
that's
should
even worse.
decide to handle himself more accordingly than the average regular person out here.
I think that maybe he
because
can
I
afford-
think
he
because
can
I think
afford
what
it,
he's
though.
it doesn't
can
matter.
afford it.
But what he's doing
He
is
can't afford it.
What he's doing is glorifying
Is he?
reckless behavior.
Is he-
But
is
go
he-
ahead.
is he- is
That
he
is
glor-
exactly
is he-
what he's
is he
doing.
glorifying
That's
reckless
exactly what
behavior,
he's
or
doing.
is this something that he can afford to do?
He's
But that's
just
but that's
when
not the
you
point. Just 'cause
you
you
can
can
afford
afford
it.
you should do
it.
That's what Young Thug is doing. He can afford
can
to do
afford it.
reckless behavior, so that's
can
what he
afford
did
it.
and got
And-
other people people in it, and it was
women-
reckless behavior, and that's what he was doing. He was glorifying it.
And women-
if you can afford it, you're glorifying it to other people if that's what you're putting out on the platform.
Everybody got choices. And women,
Caller, turn your device down,
and
sweetie.
women also are glorifying it as well. Go ahead, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi. You got to turn your device down in the background. You got to turn that down, bro, because we can't. It's unbelievable. Boy, you got your device loud. All right, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is OG. My name is Renee Ellis, but they call me OG.
Oh, yeah. Good. This is my guy, Renee.
Hey,
What's
Renee.
what's
Hey,
up,
Renee.
Renee?
Can you
Go
talk
ahead.
a little bit louder?
Yeah, hold on, Renee. Hold on, Renee. Hold on. Give me a second. See, do me a favor. Give me that mic over there, please.
She's showing. Oftentimes they're not.
Where am I?
You know, you don't really know who a lot of these girls are. They're kind of nondescript, but you know who the men are. So you know that's why they get more the brunt of the
Barbi, I get it.
He just wants to
I
scream,
get
men.
it. I get it, Barbi, but
Women do
have
it
a
too.
responsibility, too.
Women
Oh,
do
no,
it
I'm not saying they
too.
don't. They definitely do.
When men cheat, women take them back, so women do it too.
That's another choice.
I mean,
That's a
of
choice.
course, you're right. So we
all
can
got
say that about
choices,
everything.
But it's not just the men. Go ahead,
Right.
Renee.
You need two to tango.
Exactly. Welcome to the real world. Go ahead.
No, it's not coming through.
It's not coming through.
The mic isn't on.
9 great-grands.
There we go.
And I got one wife. And let me tell you something. As a man, when you plant that seed, that is your responsibility in life. I don't care what a woman lets happen, but you come as one and it's a union. When you lay down together in that bed, you create feelings. Somebody's coming out there with feelings. Next thing you know, you're coming out there with a child. And you have to take care of that. Okay? Regardless of how rich you are or how poor you are. I come from the ghetto. I come straight out of Harlem. And let me tell you, to have 10 kids in Harlem, as a black man, I am proud to say I was able to get up out of there. I was able to have judges, lawyers, cops, okay? I trained them from the old school, okay? And that's what the problem is today. These young brothers running around here laying babies and then leaving the woman, that's not good at all. These are our future. And for y'all to mess around with them like this, you men need to wake up, okay? And be real with it. That's all I have to say about that.
Well, see, this is a young man. Calm down, Renee. Now, see, this is a man. We talked about the special circumstances. He's a man who, Barbi married his wife, and they had 10 kids.
10 children, yeah.
And he did what he had to do to raise his children,
Right.
and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
No question about it. But I do agree with you as well. Men do have a responsibility, but the women play a part in it as well, Renee, especially if they know it. It's a choice. So if you know Jermaine is in the hood, there's always one dude in the hood, and it's any hood. He could be black, white, or green. He in the neighborhood. He already got 2 baby mothers around the corner. And if the girl knows that and she get pregnant, it's a choice. She
definitely
made
is.
that choice. So I get it. But yes, Cindy's right. The behavior is reckless, but it takes 2 to tango, Renee. Now, if you in this circumstance, he's got that's his sound for his medication. Right, it takes 2 to tango, but for you, sir, we all applaud you. Barbi Cologne, this man married his high school sweetheart.
Yeah. It's like,
Let's clap for that. This man is in his 60s.
yeah.
He's been with the same woman throughout his life. They had 10 children. They lived in New York. He worked hard. He moved his family to Florida. They live in a big great house, and he's retired. He's a good man. Of course, in a perfect world, this is the scenario we want to see. But it's not. It's not. I got 3 baby mothers, bro, and 5 kids.
That's because you was outside.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not the reality.
Yeah, you was
Yo,
outside.
what you did in your
No,
life,
he was
sir.
with people that made those choices.
Yeah, and they
Right.
made the choices. They sure did. I had 2 women pregnant at the same time.
But
That was
did
a
they-
choice.
Okay, but did they know about
Yes,
each other?
they did. Everybody
Okay, well, then
knew
that was a
about
choice.
it.
Then yeah, that was a
Everybody
choice.
knew about it.
It's when
Let's-
they don't
So
know.
there's choices.
Let's victim
I'm blaming
blame.
you. Hold on.
I'm
I
not
charge
victim
you with
blaming.
that, my brother. I charge you with that. Why I say I charge you with that? Because like you said, the woman has a choice. But at the same time, you had a choice. Okay? You had a choice to stay with that one woman, or you had a choice to go with that other woman. So therefore, you made that mistake, not the woman. Okay, yeah, she knew about the other one, perhaps. But,
that was his prayer bell.
That's a choice where you made your wrong step, my brother. And I'm going to give it to you real and uncut.
All right. You know he old school. He's like, I'm gonna keep.
Cross that line.
You know he's keeping. Renee, God bless you. You know he old school. He's like, I'm gonna keep it real and uncut. We used to, Renee and I used to do cocaine uncut back in the day.
Now,
Don't tell all our secrets now.
right? Sure, we'll tell all your business, Renee. Watch it now.
Everybody, this is my friend Renee. I want y'all to say hello to him in the chat room. He's gonna be in the chat room every day. Let's clap for this dude.
Hey, Renee.
And he got a story to tell, and we're going to chop it up at a later date. But, Renee, I need you to jump back in the chat room because we got to go back into the stories.
Right, you go ahead on.
Everybody, welcome Renee into the chat room. This is my guy.
Welcome.
Yes, Renee, it's good to have you. Thank you
Yes,
for that. We
calling.
appreciate your testimony.
Right.
And being on our side.
10 children, 1 vagina.
That's right. That's how.
Let's clap.
Show them how you do it, Renee.
That's how you do it, Renee. Let's give him a moment of silence for that 1 vagina.
No, say hooray. She got that good.
One
Girl, what you be doing, girl? Call me.
What are you doing? Because these two over here need help.
I don't
Oh, yes, you do.
No, it's because they
You've been
don't
with
make
two
they don't
slums
make
in
them
one
like
season.
Renee anymore. That's why they
Well,
don't.
That's what it is.
He's the last of the Mohicans. Somebody that wants
Right.
to work hard, provide for his family,
And we said that.
and the love of his life.
Right.
They don't make them like that.
I wish all men could strive for that in their life.
And
These new
also-
age.
But
and
all they want to
women.
do is spread it low and
Yeah.
spread it wide.
And all women too. We need,
Isn't it that saying? I don't know what they will be saying.
Women as
Lay
well.
it low and spread it wide.
Go ahead. What else, Senny?
A woman returns $36,000 that was hidden in a sofa she got for free.
Chad.
Talk about moral, motivational Monday and your integrity. Girl, what is wrong with you?
Right, because
A California woman is now $2,200 richer after she made the decision to return $36,000 she found hidden in a couch she got for free. Her name is Vicky Umodu. She was searching for new furniture on Craigslist when she stumbled across a couch listing that seemed too good to be true. The set of sofas was reportedly listed for $0. She said, I thought maybe it's a gimmick. Let me call them. The family that listed the furniture reportedly explained that a loved one recently passed away and they were getting rid of everything on the property. Vicky stated that she loved the furniture, but she noticed something odd about the cushions. After examining them, she found several envelopes full of cash. She said, I thought it was a heat pad. I was telling my son, come, I was screaming, this is money. I need to call the guy. What? That's the first thing out your mouth?
Right.
She confirmed that the cash in the envelopes totaled $36,000 and noted that she never intended to keep the money. She immediately contacted the family who gave her the furniture to return it. She also said that when she returned the money, the family told her they found other cash hidden throughout the house. God has been kind to me and my children. They're all alive and well. I have 3 beautiful grandchildren. So what can I ever ask from God? The family rewarded her with $2,200, the amount she needed to buy a new refrigerator for her home. Girl, you could have redid your kitchen.
Well,
Listen here.
Well,
That was my blessing. I don't. Oh, look at God. Won't he do it?
Won't he will?
Okay, Willie, won't he? Chet, you was a fool, sweetheart. They can't trace that cash back to you. It's untraceable.
well, that's why.
$2,200. And you was $36,000 richer. Now you're poorer. Okay, you're stupid.
And the problem is, and here's the problem. That's why both of you will never have a couch with cash in it.
I
Because,
mean, is that our morals, though?
yeah, that's a moral
No,
thing.
because
Now,
it's mine.
now,
They
They didn't even know
is
it
she
was there,
stupid?
so they never missed it.
Is she stupid? I think
Yep.
this. I don't think so.
Crazy.
I don't think
Crazy.
so. You gotta understand this. It goes back to the guy who waited for me. Hear me out.
That was
The
different.
guy, hear me out. No, it's the same feelings though. You gotta go with the feelings and the moral part. Hear me out.
I guess.
I wouldn't do it, but hear me out.
They
It's
ain't
the
need
same.
that money.
It's the same principle.
They found other money.
Right.
A lot of people, you got to understand, like, people some people in this world really take their moral compass right to the gates of heaven.
They sure do.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Yes, it seems bizarre to me and us because maybe we need to check our moral compass. It's corroded. I'm gonna take the money. I'm not gonna call you. We got 36,000. We won.
Baby,
I get
that
it.
was a blessing.
I get it. But some people are not like that. Some people will say, no, we gotta give this money back. And then they get the minimum reward, but they're okay. But they're okay with it because they go on with their life. Because this might be the type of person, Barbi Cologne and Senny J. If they would have spent the money, they would have killed themselves. They would have went crazy. These people, I'm telling you, people will do that. So sometimes now that I hear these stories, it makes total sense to me because of just what I went through on Saturday. Even though it's not the same, it's not to the extreme. Financially, it's gonna cost $3,000 to fix my car. This is $36,000. But the God said, Senny, I have to set an example for my children.
Sean, get a neck
She said
brace.
the same thing.
So that, yeah, no, I don't want that. If I wasn't so busy, I would do that. But of course, but therapy and the whole thing. But I wasn't in the car. That was the problem. He hit me when the car was. I was in the car.
Emotional distress.
So my whole thing is this, young lady. I applaud you.
I mean, I applaud her for doing it.
You're not stupid. Barbi called you stupid.
She is, because I wouldn't.
You're not.
She thought she did what she thought was
Why
right.
can't those people think that
stupid.
finding the money is
It's
a
not.
blessing?
Right.
Like that's like, am I wrong for thinking that? Because when I
Yes, you
find
are.
money
No, you're not.
or
No, you're
anything,
not.
I'm like, oh, the Lord.
Thank you. Right, he blessed me.
He
No,
knew.
that's-
He knew I
Right.
needed this.
No.
I'm not like, is this anybody's
No.
20?
Yeah, no, you know
So
what it is?
sure.
Ma'am, I think you
go to
dropped
the
this.
grocery
So,
store
Senny, you know what it
and
is?
you find $50,000 in the bathroom, you gonna give it back to the store?
No, I'm not. But Senny,
Okay, it's the same thing.
but I'm trying to share with you these people moral compass. See, for us, it's justification and rationalization. We pick up the money and go, God told us to get us so us. So wait a minute, hold on, hear me out, Barbi. Because it clears our conscience.
No.
Because we got to put it on somebody else or the higher powers so we can go on with our day. God, won't he do it?
Where
Where the hell? He wasn't here 4 minutes ago
Yes, he
when
was.
he wasn't there.
He was working on
You
my
understand?
on that
So-
He's
plan
always
every
with
time.
me.
So we
All the
always.
time.
So what we do
sure
is
is.
we justify it. We throw the rationalization in it and we deflect it. Yo.
Sure.
Whoa. God answered my prayer. No, he didn't. He didn't answer your prayer.
'Cause
God
he
didn't.
knew.
It was just your compass is so corroded that you just had to think of something so you can go on with your day.
Sure.
And have this
If-
bread.
no.
So no, young lady, you're not stupid. Your moral compass is higher than us. It's
God
more
did.
valued. You valued it more than us. I swear, Senny, this man, he looked like he was gonna cry. He waited for me. He says, sir, I'm so sorry. I hit your car. He might be the same person, Barbi Cologne, that
Sure.
go back and give the person the $36,000. I'm not doing it.
36,000.
Sure.
She could have
Senny J,
taken
Barbi Cologne,
taken
they're
half.
not doing it.
She
Sure,
could
so
have
you mean
taken
to
half.
tell me, I said, Lord, I need $35,000 to pay something, XYZ, and I find $35,000 exactly what I just told him I need in a sofa. You mean to tell me he ain't just answered my daggone
Nope.
prayer?
No, look, she
Nope.
needed $2,200 to buy a refrigerator, and she found 36. She didn't say,
He
wow.
gave her. He said, if you live right according to my will, you're gonna
He
be
blessed her a million
I
times
mean,
over.
abundance. He blessed her
'Cause you don't-
10 times what she needed.
Because you don't walk back there and say, God, I want to get hit by a car today. You don't say that.
Why would I ask God?
Exactly.
He
It's the
that's foolish.
exactly. It's the same thing. It's
No, it's
justification and rationalization. I'm not gonna do it.
Give me them.
I'm not. I'm gonna
Listen
take.
here.
I'm gonna take the
could've
36.
donated to
I tell you right
charity.
now.
Well, I'm about to put out the Lord. I
She
need
could have started a business.
$86,000.
Hey.
Girl, think of your kids.
Hey,
Right.
hey. Let me tell you.
What kind of
everybody-
mother? What
You
kind
tell
of
me
mother
your
are
kids.
you?
Let me tell
Right.
you.
You
Let me.
got an example you
let
set
me-
for your child.
Let me tell you how corroded my moral compass is. If Barbi Cologne got it right now and dropped the dollar, I'm putting it in my pocket. So I understand, and I'm not telling her, and I understand
And
it.
that's the one time you make my damn dollar short.
But some people just not gonna do it. They are going to report to the authorities. They want. I tell you what. I'll tell you one quick story before we move on. Senny.
Not me.
I'm gonna tell you one quick story.
Don't leave nothing around me.
Right.
I was at I was at the hotel or resort, right? Senny in the Poconos. Right. At Fernwood. You know, I used to do the shows on Saturday night, right? And Senny, I was selling the tickets in the lobby. And I came out the lobby to go outside to sell a ticket to somebody, right? And there's an ATM machine in the lobby. See, I look to the right. There's $500 bill, $100 bills. See, there are no cameras in that lobby area.
But that ATM got a camera.
See, but hear me out.
They don't got them cameras.
Hear me out. See, the $500, $500 bills. This was an easy one. Put that in my pocket and keep it pushing. So somebody must have forgot the money, whatever, right? I take the $500, I put it in my pocket. Now remember, hear me out. The corrosion of my moral compass kicked in, sort of like your gullet when it's full every day, right?
Right.
2 minutes later, I took the $500 and I filled out a report with the hotel with the general manager. I found $500, blah, 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 blah.
A report?
Yeah, to say, you know, they wanted me to fill out a report. I found the $500, right? Barbi, you know what they said to me? They said in 20 days, if no one reports the $500, you get the money. On the 21st day, they gave me back the $500.
That was nice.
Wow.
Whoever went to the ATM must have been already drunk.
Well, yeah, so
because how you not know you didn't take your money out the ATM?
I'm surprised the hotel gave it back to you, because if I was the clerk at the hotel, I would be like, somebody picked it up.
Now,
Hey, everybody on it. Everybody.
Exactly.
Don't let it be me.
So sometimes we get into a situation like this, and you might immediately react. Yo, I'm keeping the money. That's it. But sometimes you might want to step back and go, you know what? I wouldn't do it.
No,
but I'm
ATM
saying,
is different. I would have returned that because that's you can prove that you took it.
Before we move on, Barbi, I'm going to respectfully disagree. I don't think the person is stupid. Go ahead, Senny. What's next? Because you just don't know people moral compasses. You just don't know.
No, sometimes it's in the moment, but I just feel like
I'm keeping the money just like you, Barbi. I am.
Sometimes the way certain things happen, like the money. Look at, first of all, they had all the time with that couch.
Right.
Like, there were so many circumstances that got that money to you. You don't know who this family is. They're obviously just throwing out this person's stuff.
And they didn't look.
Yeah, they probably didn't even care about this person. So it was meant for you to have the money. That person that had that couch was meant for you, and you gonna go and schlep it back to where you got it from.
And
it was not meant for them.
And you know what?
It was meant for you, shorty.
And you know
she
what?
missed her own blessing.
And Barbi, you talk about blessings, right?
Yep.
And I'm for sure you receive your blessings. But here's where the corrosion of the moral compass kicks in for both of you and myself. You could say, nah, I'm going to return the money, right? And your family members might be so mad at you that it causes a friction in a relationship with your loved ones.
Probably.
If you say, I'm going to give this money back. Now there's an argument, there's a disagreement, there's a lot of hate in the room because of money. They said it's the root to all evil. So sometimes you might have to take that in consideration. How many times we heard the stories of people who won the lottery and got killed a year or two later because in the hood, you're supposed to move out the hood, of course, but a lot of people kill them. So a lot of times you might want, in this case, maybe you might want to give back the money and maybe get something in return, because if you don't keep the money, if you return the money, family members are going to be mad, especially if they know it.
I wonder if she
So
had a husband,
there's a lot of contributing factors in a story like this. Of course, Barbi, I'm keeping the money. I know, I'm keeping the money, but I'm just saying, there's a lot to go with that story. Go ahead. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you get a windfall of money, people closest around you, they hate fast the most.
I know, been there, done that.
So you tell somebody, yo, I got $120,000. Yeah, for real? Oh, well, I get my cut. Well, what's up with that? So
you ain't put in.
And if you can, and just to throw one more scenario in there, Barbi, what if you say I gave the money back? Somebody in your family might get your ass whipped. You gave that motherfucker.
Right over here.
It's a lot. Go ahead, Sing.
Bing bong.
Yes. In other news that has been gripping social media, Michael B. Jordan and Laurie Harvey are trending following reports that they called it quits. They The source explains that Michael and Laurie are both completely heartbroken. They still love each other. They said that Michael matured a lot over the course of their relationship and was ready to commit for the long term. He let down his guard with her, opening up emotionally in a romantic relationship for the first time. They had great times together and brought out the best in each other. One person tweeted, I just knew seeing Laurie Harvey and Michael be trending. It was for sure an engagement announcement. I actually didn't realize how young she is or the age gap. There's about a 10-year age difference. So I can definitely understand. But they were easily my favorite celebrity couple right now. Another person wrote, I can't wait to see who will be Laurie Harvey's next wealthy black boyfriend for the time being. People also noticed that Laurie has no pictures of Michael on social media anymore, but Mike still has pictures of her. The latest post of the two was posted 9 weeks ago from the Vanity Fair Oscar party, which was actually their first red carpet debut as a couple. So people are going back and forth. A lot of people think that this relationship was staged, for clout, because they say that Laurie Harvey is, just trying to get her name out there by having all these high profile relationships. Some people also said, Michael B. Jordan is, just trying to get a different side out there of him. And it was a mutual relationship for them to do this to get more attention on them. I know Michael Jordan just had a movie come out. Some people say that he might be,
What? We like what?
What?
Some people say that he's
Don't say gay.
yes, and that she was just a beard.
I don't think.
I don't know.
I never
You
got
never
that.
know these days,
Right, you
but
definitely never know.
but
I never
maybe
got
it was
that
a
from him.
relation because it was like a mutual breakup. He just bought this like really big house.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I think their relationship was always low key, but I feel like I thought that they really loved each other.
I really thought that
they did a very
especially
lot of lavish things.
when he purchased the house. I said, okay, when a man purchased the house of that, stature, that's usually, and he has a girlfriend. That's like, okay,
Right.
this is my home for me and my future wife. Usually, and that's what I thought. Okay,
Or
he must be about to
maybe
propose
Because
and,
I think he's 36 and she's 25. Maybe she's not ready to settle down like
I mean,
that.
it's a possibility. But girl, stop breaking these men hard. Like,
Let me know your
Laurie, do it, honey.
don't do it, girl.
Uh,
Tell us how it was.
Now, first of all,
Leave Michael for the rest of us. Thank you.
You a mess.
Now I can make my way over. You never know.
Oh, Laurie Harvey is beautiful.
Oh, yes, she is. Laurie Harvey got it going on.
now
That body.
this is a beautiful woman. Michael B. Jordan, huh? You got dumped. Okay. So
It said it was mutual.
Sean.
hear me out.
He said it was mutual.
Hear me out.
Put it in the comments what y'all think. What
Hit-
y'all think of this relationship?
hit
Were
me
they
out.
doing it for their likes or what?
Hear me out. God bless both of y'all. Welcome to the show.
Oh, God bless us.
This
Like we
is
done.
Right.
this is a young man who obviously hold on, read the comments on finishing. That's obviously can get any piece of vagina he wants. He could come in here and smash these two.
He could.
For willingly, just
free.
really for free.
He's
Just come-
in that.
he could come smash these two and leave. Like, just go.
No,
Just
I need a
leave.
couple of
No, he ain't give me money.
I
You
think
still
that.
smash it. And
Just leave me.
you'll be happy with
Senny
it.
said
You-
leave.
Just
you-
leave me. I'm fine
you'll
with the
be-
experience.
Barbie
Right.
Cologne,
No,
Barbie
he
Cologne,
give me that.
Barbie Cologne, you'll be happy with a selfie. Now,
No, whatever.
now let me say
I
this.
don't even need that.
Don't
This
sad.
this man got his heart broke by this beautiful woman, and man, I would be crying too. Reminds me of this Dominican chick that I cried over when she broke up with me back in.
Dominican chick.
Yeah, she was relationship number, I think that was number 58. She was beautiful, just like Laura Harvey, and she dumped me, and I was crying too. And Michael B. Jordan, you stop bitching up. It's over. She dumped you. You going out there, sir. Whether if you're gay or
She's
not,
a
I don't know
man
if you're
eater.
gay. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're gay, it's fine, Michael.
If you're gay, it's fine. We don't care.
I mean, I don't know.
I
You
don't
might
care
lose
either.
the black woman.
But my whole thing is this:
No.
you going out there, sir. How old is he? 35.
35.
35. You are a movie star,
Right.
and we love you, bro.
He does.
You could run for president 20 years from now. You have that swag for the young ladies and the older women, mature women, and us fellas love you. And you crossed over, my friend.
He's
The
awesome.
Babylonians love you too.
Right.
So, my friend, there's a bottomless pit of vagina for you, my friend, or penis, whichever way you want to go.
Whichever way you like.
So don't be too distraught, my friend. You can find you another and Laura Harvey. She's beautiful. Laurie Harvey. She's beautiful. God, Jesus Christ. But my friend,
I know, like, what happened there?
Right.
What really happened there?
I tell you, well, you answered the question.
We still in love with each other. Well, then why you broke up?
No, you answered
We're
the question.
we're heartbroken,
No.
but you
Why?
broke up.
No,
Why?
you answered the question without answering the question. I'll tell you what it is.
It's for bliss.
I tell you what it is. It goes back to what I was saying about Mariah Carey.
What?
Let me.
Yeah, what you was saying, Sean?
Okay. You want me to? Want me to finish?
Yes, because I
Okay.
want to know where it's going.
Okay, cool. Well, pause.
I'm completely lost in Harvey's house. Can somebody shine a light? Because I'm in Harvey's damn house right now, and I'm trying to get out.
District 9. Hello.
What are you talking about, Mariah
Right.
Carey?
What?
Yeah, bring it on home.
Come
Okay.
on, bring it back.
Okay. There's 2 pauses on that. Here we go.
Sure.
Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon. What's her name? Laurie?
Laurie.
Laurie Harvey, Michael B. Jordan. Don't you see the common denominator? She don't need anything from him. She is Steve Harvey's daughter. This woman by herself is worth millions and millions of dollars. And she has a lifestyle that she can attain without him. Without him. She's beautiful. She's being seduced by some Italian billionaire every day. She's around the richest people in the world. This woman travels the world. She eat food that we don't eat.
According to this here article, she only worth $1 million.
But her father,
That's her stepfather. He worth $500 million.
So
But that don't mean he gonna be giving her his coins.
she's good because their
Okay.
relationship is good. This is not like that Dr. Dre with his daughter and the baby mother. This is not that. You could go on her Instagram page and see how she living.
Yeah.
So Michael B. Jordan, who could get any woman he want.
He worth
This
about
woman
500
right
too.
here, though. This woman right here, she making major moves, bro. And she tossed you to the side. Because she got all these other men trying to get to that ass that are rich billionaire guys. So she don't need to be running around you.
Yeah, maybe.
So what she did, it's the Mariah Carey thing. What she did was she looked at him. Even with the abs and the chest and the biceps, it says, I'm done with you.
That baby, it's fine.
I'm done with you because this woman is wearing $3,000 pair of shoes every day.
Yeah.
What man can compete with that?
He
Maybe.
good.
A little bit. How much is he
But she-
worth, Barbie Cologne?
Like 40, I think. Like
But
40
she
million,
really
maybe.
could get like
She
anybody.
could get any man, and this is what
So,
so that's the comparison.
Michael maybe wasn't keeping that bread.
Exactly. That's the comparison that I'm making
can-
with Mariah Carey
I
and
can get
Nick
on that
Cannon
wave.
and Nick's baby mothers. They stand alone. Laurie Harvey stands alone. Like, you know who stands alone? Mariah Carey, Laurie Harvey, Kim Kardashian. You
Love
think Kim need Kanye? Why KZ? You think she need that dude? Whatever restaurant
He
he
did
goes
put her
into,
on, though.
she can go
He
into.
definitely did.
He definitely boosted her.
Okay.
Right.
Her.
No, she didn't.
yes,
She
he
had
did.
That. No, he didn't. She
Yes,
was
he
was
did.
already beloved
Shawn,
as a Kardashian.
Yes, but as
on
far as like
television.
her fashion
Right.
and getting her
And even she
endorsements
said
and
it.
putting her, yeah,
Okay,
she
fine.
leveled
But
up
she
with Kanye.
still-
But she
don't
can
need-
stand alone.
She
She's
don't
a
need
brand.
him. She stands alone.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, how much is he worth?
20. This article says only 25 million, but I think
She
it's
said only
worth more
25
than
million.
that.
Let's
No,
let's
I
pump it.
think it's more than
All
that.
right, let's give him
I think
30
it's more
million.
than that.
That's not enough, bro.
It's short,
That's
you
not
know?
enough. That's not enough for that vagina, bro.
Yeah, she could get
It's
a
just
billionaire.
not enough. So she looked at you one day. Of course, you're a beautiful man. I could say that. You know, you guys know I'm comfortable with my sexuality. She dumped you.
Not dumped him.
She's seduced every day by millions. Michael B. Jordan, I would dump you too. You're going to have to downgrade the ladies, bro.
Yeah,
You're going to have to talk to Nick Cannon's baby mother's friends.
Oh,
I'm really interested
Get
in
you
who
a
he's going to
get
date
you
after
a
this.
get you a baddie that's about something. Get you a high-end baddie.
A high-end baddie.
Not a local baddie. There's a lot of those on the internet.
Don't have Laurie laughing at you
Okay.
now.
Right,
Just get
right.
you
He gonna be like,
just
he
get
went from me
you
to
just
that,
get you
and don't do
a
that.
humble bad baddie that got something going for herself but not doing it for the likes.
Right, who got her own
That
bag.
got her own little thing. She probably
Right,
worth $1 million.
right.
You know, a little light million. That's what you need, bro, because you in the big leagues. You can't handle it. They don't give these billionaires don't give a damn about these movies you made. I do. Barbi do. Senny does because we love you.
Right, we
but
do.
there's a hierarchy up there that you're not in that realm, bro.
Yes.
You're going to have Servio Giovannitti take your lady.
Not serving.
He's a billionaire that we don't even know about that lives in on the Galapagos Islands.
Not Sean. Not serving.
Come on, Mike. You can't take this chick to the Galapagos Islands every weekend. She lives a whole different lifestyle. She dumped you.
Sound like he need to be in Russia somewhere.
What else, Cindy? You got dumped, bro. I got dumped. Man, put a number one chat room, got dumped. By a woman that was making more money than you. Give me a number one. Give me a number one real quick, Barbi. I got dumped by a woman that was making 3 times as much money. She said, I'm done.
Princess said he dodged his bullet F out of here with all that. With that Hollywood community vagina. She was cool, pass around.
Y'all are somehow.
It's all right.
She is dating up.
Yeah, she's
and
dating
I'm
up.
down with her.
There's
for
nothing wrong with
there
that.
You go.
I mean, be you, be free, baby. I ain't mad at
I
him
wish
either.
Barbi and Cindy
Don't-
would date up. Go ahead, Barbi. What's next thing?
Cool, whatever, Sean.
Wow.
Right.
I say that in a loving way.
No, you know,
Yes,
whatever.
I do.
There ain't nobody date out here. I will when they come around. That's
Well,
why
you
I
better
keep
hang
it to
around Laurie
myself.
No, that's why, Sean, I've been going outside of my comfort zone. I've been
Thank
going
you.
outside.
That's
Like,
right.
I don't.
That's
That's
right.
why people don't be seeing me around there. Like, where you be at? I don't be
Right,
around
exactly.
here.
Well, congratulations,
around
Barbi.
here, you know.
Barbi finally listened to me. Go ahead, Cindy.
A
I've been
beloved-
doing that, Sean.
A beloved New York City Department of Correction captain dies after plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic. Tandra Bowser Williams promised her husband he would love the results of her procedure before she jetted off to Santo Domingo to go under the knife. Her devastated spouse, Chris Williams, told the Daily News. Basically, what happened, she was having a fat transfer surgery, and he got a call from a nurse at the United Hearts Clinic about a mile away from where she had the work done. His wife, he said, was a tough-as-nails correction officer, and she had suffered a small stroke. They brought my wife out of the medically induced coma so she could unlock her phone. So that's how she was able to get in touch with me. He said, I heard my wife in the background, and she was complaining about her stomach and her butt. The 49-year-old mother was dead before her husband arrived on the Caribbean island to be by her side. She suffered a massive stroke that swallowed her brain, said her surgeon, Hector Cabral. Bowser Williams' final hours were put together from interviews with her family and friends, work colleagues, and viewing medical billing papers. Her death does not appear to be under investigation. Cabral, who is the surgeon who did the procedure, Tandra was confident in his abilities despite his previous scrape with the law. He was indicted by then New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman in 2011 for examining at least 10 women in health spas and beauty parlors in Washington Heights without a license. Then he lured them to the Dominican Republic for operations that left some disfigured. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of unauthorized practice of medicine, but made no jail deal with prosecutors. Instead, Cabral was fined $5,000, ordered to pay $23,000 in restitution, and complete 250 hours of community service in the Dominican Republic. When he returned to Santo Domingo, he opened Centro Internacional Plástica Avanzada, the clinic where Tandra had her surgery. Fat transfers and risky Brazilian butt lifts are allegedly some of the clinic's specialties. The New York City Health Department in 2017 warned of 8 people in the 5 boroughs who had surgery at Cabral's clinic and came home with skin infections. The loss of veteran officer is keenly felt at the Anna M. Cross Center on Rikers Island, where she worked. Her colleague said she was always a good captain, never tried to escape work, always worked in the jails, always worked with the inmates. It's a real loss, and she certainly didn't deserve this. And, of course, you know, the husband is completely sad. They've been together since, like, 1991. It's so sad.
Listen.
But when they gonna learn? Stop going to these other countries.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't have went to him. Like,
no, well, it's not. Listen, first of all, our condolences go out to this young lady, this correction officer who worked, so hard in Rikers Island. Y'all know how I feel about corrections officers.
Yeah, black lady.
The black women, and to go to the Dominican Republic to get this procedure done. With I wish she would have did her research, because it was just all out there how bad this man was as far as his practices of these procedures. You know, it goes back to me. Sometimes you just gotta shake what your mother gave you. Now hold on, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Just
shake what your mother gave you.
Accept you. For
your mother gave it to you, or your
Maybe
father.
Your daddy.
Because sometimes the father got a fat ass. Sometimes the father got a fat ass, and it transfers to the woman.
I've seen that.
Sometimes the mother doesn't have a fat ass, and it transfers to the daughter. Shake what your mother gave you. You think Barbi Cologne? You think I don't want to go to the Dominican Republic and get 2 extra biceps and a big chest?
That's what you want, Shawn?
But if I want, but I don't.
You want a little more muscle, Shawn?
You want to be a hot body guy,
I want to be a
Shawn?
hot body guy. I want to be attracted
Shawn trying
to.
to wear some hoochie daddy shorts.
My ultimate goal is to be attracted by a 25-year-old gay guy.
Well,
But my whole thing is, if I wanted to do that, I would probably have to go to the Dominican Republic, get a new chest and new biceps. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna shake what my father gave me. I'm gonna shake what my mother gave me. And a lot of you, man, God bless you with these procedures, and you made it through it. God bless you, thank God. But the others that didn't. That's passed away. And this woman died a horrific death. First of all, her phone's locked.
I know you.
They had to come and get her out of coma.
I don't even think that's legal. I don't even like.
Why does? Wait a minute. But why?
Like, did you open her eyes?
Like my whole thing is
fill out paperwork to notify your next of kin. Where was that
paperwork?
Yeah, because
right.
the phone is locked. First of all, if you're going down there, you should unlock your phone just in case something happened, so people can get in. Like your husband can get in touch with you.
But no, they say they should have that on the paperwork.
Then paperwork you fill out.
You can put a phone number in case something happens to you.
Do notify my next of kin.
Well, maybe
Where was that?
Well, maybe she didn't want her husband to know. I don't know. This is a strange story. I think maybe she went. Maybe she went down to the Dominican Republic on the low, and then this is major surgery. Senny said it earlier, and some of it I do agree. America is turning into sort of a third world country. I agree with that. A small percentage of me agree with that. But I tell you one thing: it's not a third world country when it comes down to medical surgeries. And to fly out to the Dominican Republic, which you got to stay down there for 4 and 5, 6 days to a week to recover in this third world country that could be taken over by a coup at any moment. Or you can get listen. The Dominican Republic is coup acceptable. It could go down at any moment. As soon as you get off the plane, the kids are running to you trying to but take your sneakers.
Like, little girl, go sit down.
They need to eat. But you go to this place because of this enhancement that you don't need.
Because it's cheap.
You don't need it. You don't need. You got a flat ass, you got a flat ass. You got a fat ass, you have a fat one. So what? It's what it is. I had my best experiences with women that have flat asses. My whole thing is this. If you go, is it worth dying? This woman was well respected at the job. She loved her job. She was the captain. Black woman. It almost fits the stereotype. I hate to say it that way with black folks in these type of jobs. She thrived at the job. She was the captain. She loved the job. Why does she need this fat ass?
Right.
For what? And I hope that you had a flat ass and did this, because if you had some ass and enhanced the ass, then this is really a horrific story. And the way you died in the Dominican Republic, where your family's not around, you got a stroke that swallows your brain. I don't know if you heard anything like that. I don't want my brain swallowed.
Right, don't swallow. Wait, I was about to say something.
I don't want my brain swallowed.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. And let's put a pause on that. That might be a pause.
Yes, you do want your brain swallowed.
I don't want my brain swallowed. Oh, yeah, you might be right, Bobby.
Text Tanya that later.
Yeah, let me text my wife. I want my brain swallowed.
I'm like, what? What?
She might say go to the Dominican Republic. Now, this is a horrific story. This is terrible.
And the husband said she was fine. I didn't have a problem with her.
There you go. See?
You know, but he said he didn't have a problem with her, but he supported her in whatever she wanted to do. But he didn't care.
Well, guess what, wife? While you in heaven, this guy's gonna date again, and he's gonna go on. He's gonna get another wife.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, because that's what men do.
Stay single forever.
Don't let these girlfriends. Don't let these girlfriends, fiancés, and wives drop dead, because they drop dead. You know we're gonna step off and get something else.
Right, y'all may wait a couple days.
Okay, and I told my wife, I said, if I drop dead, just give me 1 year, and then go on out there and do your thing.
Oh yeah, so you want her to give you a year, but you gonna give her 24 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna. My wife dropped dead. Yeah, probably 47 days.
But Shawn, you were just talking about this. Shawn was talking about the younger women be falling out. She was 49. He's probably like in his early 50s as well.
See?
And now he's single.
All right, he's single.
So these women are falling out from these surgeries.
So
these men.
Yeah, but we gonna, ladies, y'all gonna take yourselves out regardless, and we gonna have
by themselves.
And sir, welcome to the single life. For now, our condolences go out to your wife, man. This is a horrific, and her friends and co-workers. But is it really worth flying JetBlue to the Dominican to die?
To die.
And you already got a fat ass? He just said she was fine. I still support his decision. You know why he supports it? Because you can't tell these women nothing no more. There's no more men of the house. Harvey's the man to hit.
I ain't doing it for you.
I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you.
It ain't what you want. It's what I want.
Look, I'm going.
And
that's why they be going.
Effing house.
And don't be making it back.
Harvey is the man of his mother effing house.
All right.
No, you're not.
You know he's lying.
Harvey's the man
Yo,
of his
he's saying
mother
that for the show.
effing house.
Let Tanya
My
come.
wife comes to us. She going to the Dominican Republic to get a fat ass. That's a no.
You gonna be like, okay, baby. When do you?
I'll be like, girl, let me come with you.
Right. You know you lying.
That's a no.
Well, she got a nice butt. She don't need nothing else.
It doesn't matter. Women that got fat asses still want bigger asses.
Yeah,
that's a no, because Harvey is the man of his house. This dude right here, he didn't put his foot down. And I blame you, sir. You was the man. Hold on.
Now you blaming the
Hold
man.
on. Sir. Sir.
Y'all got
What's
him
his
yelling
name?
at the wall.
What's his name? Sir, I blame you.
Mr. Williams?
Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams.
Let me find his name.
What's it? Not Mr. Williams.
That sounds kind of sexy. Mr. Williams.
And her name was hyphenated, so maybe they had Curtis Williams.
Curtis Williams from the Bronx.
Curtis
Williams. You, sir.
I think they have
Before we move on, sir. We'll get to some sports.
Look
Get
at
out
a
of here.
picture of him.
Sir, let me see what this guy. Let me see what this guy look like. Let me see what this
He looks like
bitch-ass
a rapper.
neighbor look like.
He looks like a rapper.
Look at this guy. Look at her. Oh,
Shawn.
she ain't no Laura Harvey. Look. She's a regular chick.
Yeah, it's just a regular folk.
May she rest in peace. Listen to me. Mr. What's his name?
Curtis Williams.
Curtis. My condolences, brother.
Yeah.
No question about it.
I'm sad.
It's a sad day, man. But, sir, and to all the men, these two going to disagree. I don't care. Men, man up. Become the man of your house. If your wife or girlfriend want to sit up there and do something weird,
Do something weird.
you veto that. You veto that. Since I've been married, I done vetoed a couple of things.
Do you like having that power, Shawn?
You're
telling
damn
your
right, 'cause I'm
telling your wife no?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
like that?
Because if he would have told his wife, nah, we're not doing that, she might have been alive today. But he wanted to. That's what us men do. We yield. Support a decision. Because he gotta say that because he probably was like, yo, I don't think you should do that. But she was so hell bent because you can't tell these women nothing today. Even the ones that are in relationships can't tell them nothing. You can say what you want about me and that, Shawn, whatever you say. I don't care. Can't tell y'all nothing half the time. Men, man up. Damn, I'm sorry this happened to you, sir. You should have said to your wife, that ain't happening. Your ass is fat enough. There will be no Dominican Republic. Let's take that money and go on a cruise. I don't want to hear no more of it.
Like, she was trying to get ready for the summer, too.
She is ready for the summer.
She did it. She did it in May.
She's ready for it.
She was trying to be ready.
She's ready for eternal summers.
No, I'm sad for her. Because she said to herself, she probably had a little money. She a top CO. She getting that nice check. Probably got a little bonus.
Sure.
She was like, ooh, girl. Probably talking about it with her friends for weeks.
And the whole thing was, you know what? She had the conversation that most women have with them. Just want to let you know, I'm gonna go and get my ass, modified and get a fatter ass. And the guy gonna go, wait, no, don't do that. No, I already got my plane ticket. We going, me and Cheryl going down there. Like it's already like with some of these women, it's already a foregone conclusion. Out of the little respect we have for our men, they just notify us to let us know that we're doing it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Just know when we come back, just be here for us.
And I'm sorry that this happened, and our condolences.
Yeah, do your research.
Do your research on
these doctors. And it's not
country.
that much more expensive in the United States. Like, I've heard a lot of these procedures are maybe a lot less, but for the extra security, and then you don't have to pay for a flight. Hold
on. Sheila Hall, I'm not being mean.
Some of these.
I'm not being mean.
Sometimes
if I'm delivering it that way, I'm sorry that you're taking it that way. I'm not being mean. I'm being a realistic person here. I'm sorry that you're taking that way. God bless you. I love you listening to this show. I'm not being mean. This is a matter of fact here.
Well,
And this is a problem. Maybe if this guy who came down a little bit on his wife, a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that, and said, no, you're not doing this. We're in a union together. We got to agree to certain things. This is your health. You're going to the Dominican. That's how I would talk to my wife. You going to the Dominican Republic and you doing this? Your ass is already fat? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. There's nothing wrong with that. But he yelled. You know what? Sometimes, Sheila Hall, maybe he should have been a little mean. Maybe he should have yelled a little bit. Maybe that would have saved his wife's life. I just said 1,000 times, our condolences go out to the family. Maybe I'm sorry, this happened to her. Sometimes you got to be a little mean. Can't let this happen. You can't let these women run rampant through this whole relationship. What else, Senny?
A woman?
Y'all running crazy, though. Can't even say nothing to a woman no more.
It's about a $3,000 difference, Senny.
About $3,000?
That's the flight.
Yeah,
well,
$3,000.
$1,000 for the flight. You got $2,000 in your pocket.
When they go to DR, that's usually including the flight and
the procedure?
The recovery.
So wait a minute. The price.
Yeah, I know a girl who went to DR. She got a BBL, and it cost her $3,500 total.
But that include the flight.
Include her flight, the surgery, the flight, and the stay in the recovery house for a week.
Only $3,500?
That's why they go
Oh
to
my
DR.
God!
No, and see when I hear prices like that, because BBLs in America be like $10,000.
Right.
So I don't know. I'd rather just take the $10,000 and go to like Dr. Miami or something.
I'm gonna save my coins if I want it bad enough, and at least I got a fighting chance here in America.
Because when I hear those cheap prices, I think death. I want it to cost more.
Right.
I want it.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Do you get that on Priceline? Like, this is crazy.
They fly in Spirit.
Oh my God, people.
To go to these places.
They crazy.
And I mean, I get it, but it's not. I don't know. It's not worth all that. I'd rather pay.
Yeah, because the average one here in America, like a full BBL, is $6,600.
Yeah.
6,600. Shake
So
with,
then after-
in the beginner's conversation, shake what your mother gave you.
Right, because I know listen, I want a little more tush, but guess what? I
Shake-
don't have it.
Shake, and you're still an attractive, beautiful
And that would
young
be
lady.
fine. Right, and I ain't
And you
talking
might
about
spend
getting surgery.
$10,000 and then your brain is being swallowed.
Right. But
And then
no,
we got to put a big stupid picture
Right.
of you every
Oh,
day
happy.
in this page. And what
Damn.
happened to Barbi? How she died?
She
She
wanted
got
to
her
be
ass
there.
injected.
I know. Look at Kanye West's mom. I'm sure she had the best. And even,
Right.
but also, you know what a lot of people do too, though. A lot of people have certain medical conditions that they ignore,
Or some don't even know about
and
it.
they'll like do whatever they can to get around that. Like if they say if you have high blood pressure, you can't get it. You can't get it. If they say your blood is too thin, you can't get it. If they say this, like stop trying to circumvent to go do it, because when you're under anesthesia and all this other stuff, and they're transferring fat and that they jam and stuff, and like
Right.
you don't know. This is why they ask people those things, because your
Yep.
body, they have to account for all of these reactions and da-da-da. And if you have a
Exactly.
doctor that's willing to say, oh well, that's fine, just
Think about
wait.
that.
Senny,
Like,
Senny.
so he's willing to put your life
Senny.
literally in danger because he want the money. Come
Senny.
on, y'all.
because
Think
that's what
about
a lot
it.
of people are doing too.
Senny,
Yeah.
Senny,
exactly.
welcome to Harvey's house. It's the same thing. Just like when I'm talking, you don't listen. When you say that, nobody's listening to that. These people that still got that high blood pressure, they still gonna go on JetBlue. They sick as hell. They just came. They
Knowing
just
damn well
recovered
they
from
got
COVID.
heart
They go
problems.
down there and then they
I
get the
know.
heart problems and then they get the ass blow up.
Not blow up. Or get their brain swallowed.
Word.
I don't even know. I have to look up that term.
Right. What
Let me-
what this what that was? What
She had a
having?
stroke that swallowed her brain.
Oh, because I ain't never heard that before.
I don't want that.
Right. I don't
Like,
want that
did
kind
the
of stroke.
brain go anywhere?
Right. Did it like disappear?
Or maybe that's just a term they use to say that the brain was.
Imploded or I don't know.
Let me text my wife. I want my brain swallowed tonight. Hold on, see if we can go to the next door.
Don't
Honey,
text her
hold on.
that.
Let me put
She
the-
gonna be like,
Let me put the devil emojis with the eggplant and a smiley face.
but you know what? Tanya's such a good wife. She'll probably be like, okay,
Damn right.
just do what you need to do. Tanya's so
I'm
cute.
covered. Go ahead, see.
A Fort Worth woman is charged for throwing her boyfriend's mother's ashes into the lake.
After that, we're gonna do quick sports and get out of here. Go ahead.
A Texas woman was arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse 2 years after she threw her ex-boyfriend's mother's ashes into Lake Worth, northwest of Fort Worth. Is that by you, Lee? Augustine Gladney, who was 40, dumped the ashes that belonged to 38-year-old Ernest Smith's mother into the lake in 2020 and was charged with the crime just recently on May 4th. In Texas, abuse of a corpse is a Class A misdemeanor that carries a $4,000 fine and up to a year in prison. Emmett had told police on June 3rd, 2020, that his late mother's urn was missing from the residence he and Gladney shared. He maintains that he overheard a conversation that she had with her daughter, admitting to the act. Later, Smith says Gladney texting him, also confessing what she had done. And a viral video on social media has brought the case into the spotlight, in which a woman throws ashes and then the urn into a river with the caption, "He cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes in the river." Authorities are still yet to confirm if the woman in the video is Gladney, as the crime was committed 2 years ago, and this clip is recent. According to social media, the video may be a fake. But yeah, this woman, oh no, I'm sorry. According to news reports, Gladney, the woman who threw the ashes over, she is a clinical office specialist at the College of Healthcare Professions. A Texas woman was arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse in the database. They don't know if she's still in custody. So yeah, she faces a $4,000 fine.
Damn, Barbie, what's your take real quick?
What his mama had to do with that? You should have just took it
Yeah.
out on him.
They had
Like,
some
that
type
ain't
of
right.
blow up that led to her throwing
Girl,
the
his
ashes.
mama ain't had nothing to do with that. She lucky it wasn't none of my nephews because it wouldn't have been pretty. It wouldn't have made it to news. Not in that sense of the way.
Yeah, and if they got that on video, if that is her in the video doing that, I don't know if you guys seen that
I saw
video.
it.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought
if-
it was fake at first.
If that is you, girl,
You deserve whatever you
Well,
get.
like
yeah, you shouldn't have recorded it.
like the
Right.
world
Right.
famous funny ass comedian Tony Robbins always say, you need your ass whooped. Now, here's the problem. Mental illness is unbelievable. This happened 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So it's about around COVID. And we are so polarized as a society that we don't care about nothing anymore. He cheated on you. Barbie's right. What does his mother got to do with any of that? She's on a shelf dead.
Mind her
Ashes, man, right. Just ashes. Thank you, Barbie. It's fine. And you're gonna not only are you gonna commit, this is a criminal act. If that's you in the video, you got somebody filming it and you think this is cute.
Right.
You lucky that man didn't, I probably would have killed you. Like, that's his mother. Like, what are you doing? Okay, he cheated on you. Go cheat back or break up with him. Leave.
Right,
This
leave.
has nothing to do with his mother.
No.
What type of you want somebody to do that to your mother? If your mother's dead, you want somebody to dig her up and throw her in the river?
Right.
You want somebody to take your mother's ashes and throw them in the garbage?
And threw her behind the river.
Miss, if I was the president of everything and everybody in every place, you're getting 20 years in jail for this.
She should.
You are a horrible, heartless, no compassion type of a person. That's narcissistic. You don't even think one time. You're hurt. I get it. He cheated on you. You knew he was cheating on you anyway. This wasn't no big surprise. You knew that he wasn't ish, and you went to, this was just the final straw. But to do that to his beloved mother is totally out of order. Down in Fort Worth, Texas. Speaking of Texas, you guys want to call me down to Texas? I'll be down there Thanksgiving weekend, but not. They're doing a big event down there. My man Chris Love. That's Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving. We're going down there Friday, Good Friday, and we're staying the Sunday. So if y'all guys want to, roll with me down to Texas, we'll be in Dallas. As a matter of fact, that's where Lee lives.
Yeah.
I think Lee lives in Dallas.
Is it
Yeah.
Dallas?
Is that Lee in the chat room today?
No.
Okay, well.
We didn't see him in here. Lee, where you at?
Yeah. All right, Barbie, let's go with quick. Thanks, Senny. Let's clap. Thanks, Senny. God bless you. Barbie, what's going on with you? Because this is the NBA Finals now, so I'm interested in that. Go ahead, Barbie.
Our beloved LeBron James, guys, have some great news. He has become the first active NBA player to become a billionaire. His net worth right now is $1 billion. LeBron James has entered the exclusive billionaire club. The Los Angeles Lakers star's net worth is estimated to be $1 billion, according to Forbes. He is now the NBA's first active NBA player to accumulate $1 billion net worth during his playing career. Unfortunately, he is $1 billion person who is sitting at home because the Lakers didn't make it to the playoffs.
Well, let's clap for that,
right.
though. Let's clap for that.
Right, so definitely going clap for that. The Michael Jordan was the first basketball NBA billionaire, and his billions became a billionaire in 2014, about 10 years after his retirement from the NBA. LeBron James, a few of his investment ventures that netted him the $1 billion is, and by the way, he's only 37 years old. The Spring Hill Company for $300 million, Fenway Sports Group for $90 million, and Blaze Pizza for $30 million. He also was a participant in the Beats by Dre. When that sold, he got a good portion of that as well. So congratulations to you, LeBron. Let's give it up for him again. Yay.
Yes, get that money.
And,
got some coin.
And before you get into the scores, and this is a man who, boy, he loves that wife of his, man.
Yes, he
He's
do.
never been in no scandals, no baby mothers, unless that we know of. And I'm not judging this young man. LeBron James is my hero, and that should be all of us in the African American community and all communities throughout the world. Just a perfect example of a great man, a great family man, a businessman, an athlete. And the thing is, we've been blessed to follow LeBron throughout his whole career. When he came out of high school, straight to the NBA, and that whole, just that whole journey, and then all the business moves that he made and all the donations him and his wife makes. Just a great look. And hey, listen, don't be surprised if 10 years from now, 20, 15 years now, you run for president. You know what I mean? So the sky's the limit, and we're so happy for you. Go ahead, and his wife is fine as hell.
Right, she is. Speaking of scandal, you said actress Drew Sidora. She's on Real Housewives of Atlanta right now.
Uh-huh.
She tried to insinuate that LeBron tried to holler at her, a couple years ago while he was with his wife. I don't think they was married then, but LeBron quickly shut that down. He said, "Did y'all forget that my wife has been my high school sweetheart? We've been together since high school, so no."
Well,
she tried it
again because everybody's doing it for the likes,
right?
So she's got to say something to get her name up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe you, miss.
But none of the housewives believed it. They was like,
so
girl.
you just playing yourself. Let's knock it off, all right? This is not the case. And the times and I believe that LeBron has been faithful to his wife because we live in this social media area, especially with LeBron.
Anything negative about him and his wife.
And if LeBron smashed the chick, she's going to let the world know. Go ahead.
Right. She's showing up.
She's going to let the world know how to keep their mouth shut nowadays. He's a billionaire. His wife got to do something different now. She's got to do something different. She's done everything. She's got to do something.
What she got to do? She got to change it up, Shawn?
She got to do something. A second mouth, anything. Just something. Just a earlobe. A widened ear canal. Something.
A bigger lobe.
Another vagina. Something in there. Something. She's got to do something different now. He's a billionaire.
The Celtics and the Warriors are two teams that's playing.
Got to bring two white chicks in, like something.
She don't gotta do anything with
whatever she's doing, it's working for her because they still together strong.
She's probably taking a sledgehammer to those nuts.
What?
Sledgehammering them nuts. She's doing something. She's got to be doing something.
What's she doing?
Sure, whatever
fine
she's
as
doing,
hell too.
She's very beautiful.
She's
whatever she's doing, she's doing it right. Keep doing it because he's still there.
I don't know if these two can maintain that.
Well, I guess
Bobby,
I'm doing stuff right.
If you got a billionaire husband, what you doing?
I mean,
you gotta do something.
Only thing I keep a man is a man who want to be kept. I would definitely say that. But if I'm doing everything right,
you gotta do something different.
And he decided he want to step out, that's something he wanted to do. I can't stop.
Senny, would you do something? Y'all got happy. You gotta do something different.
But I'm confident in my skills.
I don't know. $1 billion?
I'm gonna do
I'm confident in my
what
skills.
I did to get you.
Right.
And that's
I'm
what
gonna
it's
be
gonna
me.
be.
And do what I do. I ain't had no complaints.
I'm a billionaire. I'm looking.
Because believe me, I get with a billionaire. I'm stacking some coins.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can leave whenever you need to.
right.
I'll be good.
Well, the coins is for conclusion. If I'm a billionaire, my wife something's got to happen.
Right, I'm gonna learn a few new tricks too, but
I'm gonna look at my wife. I'm gonna look at my wife. Like, yo, I'm a billionaire
I'm
now.
just saying. Shawn.
Like, what are we doing?
She gonna like this regular old missionary. You gonna like it?
Oh God!
You better be quiet.
What are you talking about?
She gonna be like, you right.
And you know what? I'll be like, okay.
Right. She gonna be like, yeah,
Exactly.
you're a billionaire. I can get half. She gonna be like half. She gonna be like, all right, half. You gonna be like, all right.
That's fine. Good,
The Celtics and the Warriors played game 2 yesterday. Yesterday. And the Warriors won to 107-88. So they are now tied 1-1 in the series. So hopefully, because I'm rooting for Garden State.
Garden State?
Yeah, Garden State Warriors.
It's the Golden State Warriors.
I'm gonna say Golden State. Yes, I said Garden
You're
State,
from
New
Garden
Jersey.
State.
Right. That's what I think
But
about
why?
it. Golden
Before
State
we're gonna leave, we're gonna get out of here. And thanks, guys, for tuning in. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Why the Golden State Warriors?
I know because I like Steph Curry. I got a little crush on Steph.
And what's the Golden State Warriors record this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many how many championships? No, I'm actually first for you. How many championships did the Golden State Warriors win?
I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
I'm just gonna guess.
Could you put number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show? They put number 2 if you didn't. Could you name another player on the Golden State Warriors?
No.
Okay. You could.
No.
Is Brittany Gardner still in jail?
She is still in jail.
Okay.
But news. They have granted her access to a computer, so she has been communicating. Right.
I know they are lying.
Through email with people. Mine, of course.
Hold on, but hold that story for tomorrow, guys. All right, wave at the third camera, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Come back tomorrow for that.
Come back tomorrow for that. Oh God.